I don't know, but
Antarctica?
I wanna live some.
It snowed
Fucking,
a couple weeks
I
in
would live in
Colorado.
Alaska,
I'm not.
There's no snow in Alaska right now.
bitch.
Yeah, no.
Unless you go to like
Alaska
the
right now
mountains.
is probably like, I think it's mosquito season right now.
Fuck. Of course it is. Anyways, hi guys, we can be heard.
Oh hey.
Oh, hi.
I probably should have said something. I apologize.
Yeah, to all who oppose me.
Hey, Bloomin'.
Oh no, Bloomin, I have my my AC on max. I don't know if you saw in Ari's Discord, but I was dying. It was 110, and I was outside trying to fix my my fucking breakers, thinking, oh, this must be the problem. And then I found out, oh wait, that's not the problem. There's no power in my goddamn neighborhood. That was the problem.
Existence is the problem.
This is the problem. So basically, I went outside for no reason.
Damn.
I luckily have AC at max. You know what? I'm gonna put it on high cool. It's not on high cool right now. Give me 1 second. I am messing with my air conditioner. And I have no goddamn regrets.
Look, listen to this fucking nerd.
See, it's now on high cool. And it will stay that way for the rest of the stream.
Why don't you turn it down to like 68?
Say that again?
Why don't you just turn it down to like 68?
No, I put it at 100 because I want it to be cold in my room.
I mean, if you're already gonna put it at 68, you might as well have, you know, one higher.
Exactly.
No. Because 68 is cooler than that.
Well, not for my AC. My AC's old.
You know what, Jim?
Hmm?
IP.
No. Oh.
Well, is everyone ready for the next case?
Ready.
Oh god.
One.
And I don't have work tomorrow or school, so woo!
Hell yeah.
Oh, I have work.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Diva.
And we begin the memoirs of the clouded Kokoro.
Oh shit, hold up.
Ah! Kokoro.
Pickle P, Pickle P.
I need like 3, 2, 1, and I'm here.
The memoirs of the clouded Kokoro, episode 2.
Oh, this is English.
ブライヤーロードの歩道で起こった姿なき犯人による冬の夜の惨劇。背中を刺され倒れた裏若きレディーが生死をさまよううちに事件は解決した。窮地に陥った東洋人の留学生が我が友人によって救い出されたその晩、ガス灯の刻むほの暗い影の中、再び奇怪な事件が闇を切り裂いた。
Yeah.
I guess so. Also, that is not her
当
luck.
時の新聞の戦場的な見出しを記憶している者も多いだろう。悪霊に見入られた死の邸宅、死刑囚の呪い、ガス魔人の恐怖。現場に駆けつけた名探偵は瞬時にその真相を看破するのだが、それは悲劇の舞台の幕開けを告げるプレリュードに過ぎなかったのである。
My name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. I'm a fledgling lawyer, just starting out on my journey. 6 months ago, I arrived as a visiting student of law. Having made the long voyage across the sea from the Empire of Japan to here, London, England. And on the way, in quite extraordinary circumstances, I made the acquaintance of a world-famous detective. Currently, I reside in the attic of the detective's own lodgings, from where I run my legal consultancy of sorts. I've successfully defended a number of clients in Britain's highest court, the Old Bailey. But since a particularly grueling and unforgettable legal battle 4 months ago now, I haven't returned to the courtroom. In truth, I lost my right to return.
Oh shit.
But that epic trial was just one small part of an epic tale. A tale which was now about to awaken from slumber. Thanks to a letter that arrived this morning from my homeland.
Mm.
Ari, we told you to eat.
I did. I even had dessert.
Sorry, that was me. That was the burritos from this morning.
What a delicious smell wafting up the stairs. It must be nearly time for breakfast. I'd better go down to Mr. Sholmes' suite and say good morning to the great detective and his, flatmate.
I
Also,
didn't know I was
thank-
gonna be doing British today. Oh shit.
Yo, depressed Sholmes?
Also, thank you for the hug, woman.
Oh, yeah.
30th of August, 7:28 a.m. Sholmes' suite.
Ah, Bruno! Good! Oh, this is gonna be rusty.
You're good. You spent the entire last stream playing a girl trying to be a guy.
I was just about to call up to you. The bacon's ready.
Good morning, Iris. It smells delicious as usual. Before we eat, though, I have some news. I had a surprise this week. Hoo-ha! Not another word, Mr. Naruhodo!
Another one for the compilation.
This could be just the troops thing from my pre-breakfast stagnation repelling mental stimulation, my dear fellow. Morning to you too, Mr. Sholmes. Ah, yes. I see. So that's
Oh.
it.
Jesus Christ!
Give him a little gift.
Hold up, I'm screenshotting this. Come
Hello, am I too close for you?
on. Damn it.
Give a little gift.
I got it.
The truth is clear to me as day. My faculties of observation have revealed it again. What are you talking about? You, Mr. Naruhodo, you have, this very morning, met with a surprise. Well, is that not the case? Really, my dear fellow, it barely warrants explanation. Firstly, your hair is particularly unkempt, somewhat reminiscent of a bird's nest. Secondly, you've neglected to fasten the third button on your jacket. Clearly, when considered together, these two facts point to you having been flustered this morning. Can I talk now? But of course. Though I don't look for admiration, you understand. My hair always looks like this. It's been this way since I met you. Oh, it has? And the button was ripped off last night, if you remember. By you.
Oh shit. Helly pulled your button off?
That bitch.
I could have made it spicy, but
Ah,
I'm
yes,
okay.
I recall the incident now. It was after supper, was it not? As the evening advanced, I picked up my violin and began to play the wailing tunes of a haunting tune. But then, to my utter dismay, the third string snapped! Why did it have to happen? Why? No wonder then that in my vexation, I grabbed the first button I saw and ripped it from its proper place. Well, I'd like it back now, please. It's been troubling me that I can't fasten my jacket. And it's troubling me that you expect to know where it is. Somewhere thereabouts on the floor, one presumes. Helpful. What matters at present time, my dear fellow, is simply whether or not my deduction was an erring.
But Hurley, Bruno said it when he came. Bruno said it when he came in, didn't he? I had a surprise this morning.
Well, that really is a surprise.
Damn, cutting none of that.
Fuck.
It's okay. Chat or the stream.
Yeah,
will-
it showed up in stream.
Yes, this man is the... Yes, this man is the pride of the British Empire. The famous consulting detective, Mr. Herlock Sholmes. Hoo-ha! There can't be a single person in the world who doesn't know his name.
Another one for the compilation.
All right then. Enough of this silly conversation. Come and eat this bacon before it goes cold. And I have a new herbal tea for you to try too. My latest special blend. Oh crap! I gotta break up a fight.
Oh, you're good. And here we have Iris Wilson. Fuck, I did it in fucking Sholmes' voice. And here we have Iris Wilson, Mr. Sholmes' lodger and companion. A truly exceptional young girl who's the author of a highly successful serialization here in London. Yes, The Adventure of Herlock Sholmes, as published in the Rance magazine. So, Mr. Naruhodo, won't you put us out of our misery? What surprised you this fine morning? Well, I received a letter from Japan.
From Susie, you mean? Was it? Really?
That's right. And she had some rather startling news, in fact. Intriguing indeed. You must tell us all about it over breakfast.
Oh, yes. What fun!
Look at my
We finally
armband!
have, we finally have the option back.
Oh, Mr. Sholmes, about this. Shh! Not another word! Ah, yes, I see. This would be a collar for a breed of miniature canine with a particular long neck, and for winter use.
Oh my god.
Actually, it's the armband I always wear that symbolizes my role as a defense lawyer. Precisely! Which leads us to but one conclusion. Your arm is, in fact, the particular long neck of a miniature canine. I'm starting to wish I'd never shown him this now. This man is barking mad.
If you would like, you can put it around my neck. Naruhodo.
You're not here! Also, I gotta turn Jin up a little bit.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, so I guess we can talk to Susie. Or not Susie, Iris.
Yo, Susie's here?
No.
Not yet.
Susato's
Or
still in
if at all.
Japan. So apparently it's been 6 months since the last game.
Okay.
Has anyone aged? Everyone's still the same age. Oh, we still have
Well,
Susato.
yeah, it's only been a few months.
Well, we don't-
It hasn't
well-
even been a year yet.
Well, we don't know if anyone's birthday was in the 6 months.
That's true too. You're right.
This is the letter that arrived from Japan this morning by International Post.
Oh, how lovely! Look at Susie's beautiful writing. I wish I could read it.
Ah, then how is your judicial assistant faring, may I ask? She's very well, thank you. In fact, according to what she's written, she actually appeared as a lawyer at the Japanese Supreme Court and won a case.
Really? Oh, isn't she wonderful?
A cut above your good self, my dear fellow. I've won cases too, you know. Apparently, Mr. Natsume appeared in the trial as well, as a witness. Natsume. Nope, I don't recall the name. Of course you do! We helped the man! Twice! You know, in those 2 cases that took place on Briar Road 6 months ago. 2 cases.
Oh.
Ah, the mustache-twitchy man with the somewhat feline eyes and the mustache.
He didn't have 2 mustaches, Hurley.
Yes, who could forget those 2 cases? They made a very deep impression on me.
Clearly.
Although I must confess, the details are a little hazy now. A very deep impression they made on you. Clearly. So, what was this startling news penned by Miss Usato? Do you remember the case of the haunted lodgings, Mr. Sholmes? Ah, yes. It's very interesting, you know. I don't feel entirely uncertain that case of nature did not occur. He's totally forgotten then. Anyway, in her letter, Miss Usato asked that we read over her case notes again and investigate further. Though it took half a year ago? For what purpose? Because of something that Mr. Natsume said to her, apparently. He suggested that the real reason why she was called back to Japan so suddenly might have something to do with that case of the haunted lodgings. Oh? On Mr. Natsume's return to Japan, Miss Susato's father questioned him about the case, she says. And something Mr. Natsume said appeared to trouble Professor Mikotoba, prompting him to send that telegram.
Oh, that case. Yes! It was very strange, wasn't it?
Yes.
And I had compiled the whole story in a nice, neat manuscript, ready for publication, too. But then Hurley here was all funny about it, remember? He was very mean.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Oh, that story must not be published, you said. Wow.
You know it works, it works.
Very mysteriously as well.
Really? I said that. Are you sure? Do you perhaps know something about it as well, Mr. Sholmes? About why Miss Usato was suddenly told 4 months ago that she had to return to Japan?
He totally knows. He totally knows.
Of course I don't. What are you on about?
It's been 4 months now since we waved Susie off at Dover. It was such a shock, wasn't it? The way she just suddenly announced that she had to go back to Japan.
Indeed it was, due to a telegram she received from her homeland, I believe. That's right, telling to return urgently. Yes, because her father had passed away. No! He just said he was suffering from a high fever, the cause of which was unknown. He's not dead! But according to this letter, that news about her father's fever was just a ruse.
A ruse? So Susie's daddy lied to her so that she'd make the voyage back home? Why would he do that?
I have to admit, I have absolutely no idea. But she believes it's almost certainly related to the case of the haunted lodgings. Summoning her back to Japan so suddenly like that. I wonder what Mr. Sato's father is hiding.
Ellie, do you know what it's all about?
Well, who can say? What? But you said... Hoo-ha! Please, I have engagements, my dear fellow. My calendar is quite surprisingly full today. And a stringent analysis of the matter would be excessive, I feel. Even if I were quite at leisure. So, mend the foot in my aptness, won't you, Iris?
I will, Hurley, don't worry. See you later.
Sorry you've been swamped with meetings this whole week, Bloom, but now you get to decompress with Ace Attorney.
Woo!
You will have lots of hoo-has, objections, holds it, and spiciness, apparently. Apparently that's one thing that has to happen in Ace Attorney streams.
Yes. And I almost made it spicy very quick. I held back.
The moment that I get a character on screen, it's all over.
It is. He scuttled off rather quickly there. I think perhaps Professor Mikotoba isn't the only person hiding something here. Soseki-san was involved in 2 cases, but only one of them was forbidden from being published. By of all people, Mr. Sholmes. Oh god.
Oh, okay, there it is. I found them at last.
Iris, are they?
The notes about the case? That's right. Susie and I compiled them together. A case of the haunted lodgings. Do you want to read them, Runo?
Absolutely. Thank you, Iris. I have no idea what secrets could still be hiding in the shadows of this case. But perhaps if I read over the notes again, something might come to light.
That's the spirit.
And so, Iris and I decided to read over the case notes together again. Everything from what happened to our investigation and that fierce battle in court that followed. Reliving every detail.
Oh, so that's how they're doing it.
I just need to find a clue. And I have all the time in the world. Because, of course, I'm no longer allowed to practice law in the courts of Great Britain.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
What happened? Did he find and pick up another gun he shouldn't have?
Remember what happened at the last case? The truth revealed about the first ever case that Ryunosuke defended? He used false evidence.
What?
Okay,
False evidence.
so remember how...
Are we confusing this for...
No, we are not. Because remember, evidence changed inside the omnibus. Suddenly there was
Right.
blood on the floor, and then blood on the thing.
Oh.
Evidence became missing. Evidence was added.
Yeah,
We used.
I mean, that wasn't really...
but that wasn't his.
That wasn't his
Doing
fault.
it.
That was
Oh.
Gina's fault.
Yeah, but yeah, and she went to jail for that for a little bit because she lied. She committed perjury.
Right.
But,
Yeah.
But Ryunosuke also knowingly used false evidence. He knew that evidence was false.
Oh. The fact he knew that it was planted and therefore.
That's right.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
It was 6 months ago. A mysterious incident that unfolded on the wintry streets of London. Oh. A young woman was found lying on the snowy pavement of Briar Road with a knife in her back. Fortunately, her life was spared, but she was unconscious for several days following the incident. The fog was thick, and nobody saw her attacker, but by a cruel twist of fate, a visiting Japanese student was walking behind her at the time and was duly arrested. That man was Soseki-san, and the man who effected his arrest was Mr. Sholmes. Believing in our compatriot's innocence, Susato-san and I decided to represent Soseki-san in court. And, after a grueling trial with many twists and turns, we finally managed to prove his innocence. I guess I'll voice him. Joyful, joyous jubilation! Was the man's reaction after the trial. But his jubilant jubilation was short-lived. We received a telegram from Mr. Sholmes the following morning. The victim of Briar Road stabbing has regained consciousness. Hoo-ha! And returned to, hurry to Bart's at once.
Oh, right, because she was in a coma.
Yep.
Ooh.
So Susato and San and I summoned a hansom and headed immediately to the hospital. Rat!
Oh, shit!
Rat! 21st of February, 5:30 a.m. St. Bartholomew's Hospital, Recovery Ward.
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man?
There you are, at last! Good morning, Mr. Sholmes. I think not.
Oh, wrong thing. Oh.
You're late! What on earth took you so long?
Your telegram only arrived at 5 o'clock, Mr. Sholmes. And it's a 20-minute ride to the hospital.
That's right. It's 5:30 now. I think we made very good time. The time is utterly irrelevant. The fact is, I've been waiting for what feels like an eternity. In point of fact, I myself was awoken at 4 this morning by a telegram boy. And feeling it was somewhat unjust that I alone had been roused at such an hour, I sent one to you. Well, thanks for that. Anyway, you're here now, so the victim is over there. She's only just regained consciousness.
Oh, wow. I can hear
And she's short.
God damn it, Ari. ¿Por qué olvidaste tu español hoy? ¿Por qué olvidaste?
Ah!
¡Te voy a dar la chancla!
Oh no.
The chocolate!
You should introduce yourselves, and I shall observe from here. So, that's the lady who was found on the snow-covered pavement with the knife in her back.
Her name is... Ah, yes. Here we are. Miss Green.
I want to look at this fucking statue.
Yeah, I'm curious. It makes me think of the Michelin Man guy.
Yeah, again, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yeah.
This rounded wooden figure isn't the most charming, is it?
Ah, I don't think that's a decoration, Mr. Naruhodo. It's an artist's mannequin, I believe, used when practicing sketching the human form in different poses.
Really? It's not exactly what you'd call a typical figure for that purpose, though, is it?
Oh, that's not a crown, it's her.
Oh. No, I suppose not. I confess I've never seen one quite so full-figured before.
What's not a crown?
On the
The thing on top of the
statue.
statue's head. It's the, like, hair bun.
Ah. Well, if you want to do a full-figured person, it's the right tool for the job. What's this? Look, there's a photograph in this frame here. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, yes. Oh, wait.
Oh, yes. It's a picture of a young gentleman.
Thank you for the alert, Streg. He looks about to be the same age as Miss Green, I would say. Perhaps the young woman's special someone, do you
Well, there is a painting of her in the back.
My, Mr. Naruhodo. I didn't know you had a sense for matters of the heart.
Well, we just dealt with someone fucking weighing all day yesterday in court with a scarf between them. Not in the least. I sincerely said the first thing I thought of. No, I can't see the picture on the floor. Also,
Can we? Oh, I thought we can.
rat.
Yes, we can. Yes. A mouse! Mr. Naruhodo! An enormous mouse!
What the fuck's she looking at?
Vermin in a hospital? That doesn't seem the best.
But it looks like a very specimen, doesn't it? It's very plump.
Hey, who you calling vermin?
I'm not sure we can say that it's down to the excellence of this facility, if that's what you're thinking.
Yeah, it's down to your ma.
You know
Yeah,
what
heard you talking shit over there.
I don't know what this rat is saying. It's speaking in tongues.
Do you
Forget
not
about it.
recognize? Do you not recognize that rat?
What? Are we supposed
the
to
famous-
recognize it?
Yeah, it's the famous musician Ratsune Squeaku.
Shut the fuck up.
That must be a bag of Miss Green's personal belongings.
She would have been brought directly here after she was found stabbed on the pavement, though.
I expect a friend or family member probably brought some things for her.
Alright then, let's see what's inside. Itching clothes, no doubt, and...
No, Mr. Naruhodo, you must never scrutinize a young maiden's personal belongings.
The young maiden might have chocolates, or biscuits, or caramel.
Are you hungry, Mr. Naruhodo?
No. Stop reading my mind. Good morning.
Oh, right, this is probably me.
Hello, I'm Ryunosuke Naruhodo, from the Empire of Japan.
I'm not sure what ways to do.
Do you want to pass it to Jin?
No, I want to do it, but
Wait, why me?
I don't know.
No. Was it your knife that? Are you the man who?
No. I'm a lawyer.
And I'm Susato Mikotoba. Pleased to meet you. Oh no! Was it your knife then? Are you the one? No, I assure you. I'm Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant. We heard that you'd regained consciousness and wanted to come to give you your best wishes. Our best wishes.
Yes, Jin.
Best wishes for me? Thank you. I'm Olive Green. I'm an artist. Well, no, that's not right, is it? What I mean is, I'm trying to be an artist. Well, what I really mean is I desperately want to be an artist. But the truth is, I don't have any talent. I know I don't. It's no wonder I was stabbed in the back.
Damn.
I don't think that's related, actually.
Gosh, this young woman seems to bend over backwards to put herself down.
Hey, too soon. She just got stabbed in the back like that.
I will get my rubber chicken.
No good my chocolate.
Hey, Lily. Chocolate and rubber chicken. You in?
Seeing as we're here, we should ask her about what happened from her perspective, I suppose. About the incident. So you suddenly be struck in the back by a blade as you were walking along the pavement. What a terrible experience you had, Miss Green.
What, right? What do you want?
Meow. Also, Bloomin', I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go for it.
Oh,
About this eye?
But, I guess this is because I voiced, Ray last stream. Did I do alright for that, by the way?
you did very
Okay.
well for Ray. You and Ari fucking killed it. So did Turn
Okay.
as Mikotoba Senior.
Forget about it.
I like to think that's just the rat on the floor who said it.
Forget about it.
Yo, somebody got any Swiss? Maybe some like
Over here, cousin Remy. Come back into the rat hole.
Yo, Nico, is that you?
It is.
Yo, Nico, you wanna go bowling?
Yeah, let's go.
I bet. I know a place down the road got the best fish and chips. I keep stealing it from this one fucker with a hat.
All right, I'll bring the gabagoo.
The gabagoo.
How did we get Italian? How did we get Italian rats in Great Britain?
Oh my god.
It was so cold that day, and the fog was so thick. I couldn't see a thing.
I'm realizing now. I feel like that's Iris's voice. Whoops.
You're good. Also, thank you, Bloon, for the pin.
Oh, we're back.
It was 4 days ago now, I think. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. I'm afraid you've been comatose all that time.
But the case has been solved, hasn't it? Well, I've been here in hospital, I mean.
Hoo-ha! Indeed it has, my dear madam. Spectacularly by none other than I, Herlock Sholmes. I did all the work.
Bitch stole the credit.
I did all the work.
Mr. Sholmes, as you well know, it was Mr. Naruhodo's hard work in court that solved the case.
Are you yet to hear what happened, Miss Green?
Yes, I'm afraid so. A gentleman from the police force is supposed to be coming to fill me in shortly.
Oh, I see.
Me coming round seems to have made everyone frantically busy. I'm so sorry. I should never have regained consciousness. It was selfish of me.
Oh God!
Jesus!
Oh my God!
You know what, Shine?
No! She's just a poor young lady. Look at her.
Shine.
She's so sad.
Shine.
Also, I didn't see the evidence. We have second-hand receipt. Oh, we still have
Oh, we have
the
the receipt
evidence.
still.
Yeah, and the street map.
Interesting.
This bitch is only 20 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, she's my age. Holy shit! I just realized that.
Oh, you're 1 year away. Also, I think her hair's supposed to be in the shape of an olive seed. So maybe it'll like bloom or turn into a full olive.
Oh, I was thinking of a paintbrush.
Oh, that could be it too, yeah.
Because olive
Actually,
green is
that's
just a
probably
paint
more likely,
color.
yeah. Ah.
Oh no! We're all so relieved that you're on the mend, Miss Green. Really, we are.
With that kind of attitude, maybe her surname should be Blue, not Green.
I don't know. Rude.
Yeah, fuck that bitch. This is Russia.
So, you're an artist, are you, Miss Green?
Oh no! I couldn't possibly claim that. I'm a fledgling artist at best. I mean, I'm a student of art, really, at the Thorndike Academy of Fine Arts.
Lily, I cannot see past your ass. Come on. Come on. Go that way. Yep, keep going. There you go.
Mother.
Lily's
Oh
like,
my!
oh, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
Lily's like, ma'am, I want attention. Ma'am.
I was gone most of the day, so
It's
I'm
yeah.
giving her switches. Oh, no.
Oh God, oh God.
Oh.
I don't know.
Damn it.
I think, what happened?
You still hear me?
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
What happened?
She went on the keyboard and opened a new tab.
Oh no.
Ugh.
Okay.
She wanted to play browser games on your computer.
Lily, if you can hear this, please share screen and reveal her browser history.
Oh my! An Academy of Fine Arts. Great Britain is such a wonderful country.
Tell me, Miss Green, do you live hereabouts? What is that rat doing in the corner?
Actually,
New skill, So
Uncocked.
I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I thought it said new skill uncocked.
Would you like to demonstrate for me?
No.
and it begins.
Hey, yo, Nico, come check out these kids I found. They're these 4 little reptile things. I think they're called turtles.
Well, then be sure to teach him.
God.
What the fuck am I supposed to teach them? That karate?
Oh, I am getting a phone
Well,
call.
for now,
God damn it.
patience. Oh, never mind. No patience. We are not going to go back anywhere else. We're going to be right here, and we're going to talk about stuff.
Ah, shit. You know,
Improv time. It's time to distract the audience.
You know what sucks about being a rat? When you've got fucking lactose intolerance, how the fuck are you supposed to be a rat and eat cheese when it just
Well-
makes you sick all the goddamn time?
Well, about that.
The people who eat the most cheese are those who are lactose intolerant.
Yeah, but I'm a rat. I can't fight normally.
Lily, don't sit on the keyboard.
Yo, was that Wagga High? That bitch has been chasing me for days.
Meow.
God
This
damn it.
is where you fall.
You know what? Brady, I can't beat the shit out of you without getting close.
Quick, get your new turtle babies to fight.
You know what? Nah, for the kids. We're gonna show them how we do it in Boston.
All right.
Oh my God.
It's just two rats. It's a DO scene, but just two rats walking towards a cat.
Yep.
Oh man.
How's everyone been? How's chat doing? How are you guys? How is everything? What up?
I don't know.
Yo, must stay
Doing
in
good,
trash
doing good.
platinum.
No, Lily.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Alright.
You
I
missed it.
promise
What?
nothing spicy happened.
You missed it. The rats and the cat had a stand battle.
Oh shit.
Mm.
Alright, go ahead and read the line already.
Alright.
I don't deserve it, but I have a little flat on Brixton Road.
Is that on our map?
No. It's not
Nope.
that it's written.
It's probably... oh. It's probably this street, but more this way.
Maybe, unless she was here specifically. Well, yeah, down to the south probably.
from what-
Unless,
From what we know, she did get books,
yeah.
and she walked down this way. Cause,
Yep, okay. That makes sense.
yeah, because as we know, the accident happened here.
Wait,
not
do we
here.
know that she got books?
Yeah, she
I
had...
know
oh,
she
wait.
got attacked by
had
somebody who got
3
books,
books.
but...
She had
Oh no,
three...
that was
So, she had
Well, I
two-
mean,
She had one book that wasn't hers, but 3 others that were hers.
no. Actually, I think they were.
No, the
Natsume's.
Natsume had 3 books. 1 book came from the window.
Yeah, so she didn't have any books.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think she might have been coming back from the artist's house, maybe?
Oh, yeah. Maybe not from the bookstore.
Maybe. Rat. Hey, what you looking at, Furball? You think you're something special because you got clothes? Big freaking deal. I've been dodging bigger things than you all day. You ain't nothing. Cat.
Oh, look at the tough guy over here, huh? I bet you're running through the dumpsters thinking you own the place. Newsflash, pal. I run these streets, alright? You ain't got the moves to keep up with me.
Nice.
You wanna fucking try me? Bitch, I've eaten
wanna
shit.
try me?
I've eaten shit more expired than your old life.
You can't beat my little bro here.
I see. How very interesting.
No, is it?
Brixton is some 10 stops away on the underground. On the underground from here. Oh wow, 10 stops. And Thorndike Academy is a merely 3-minute walk from Brixton Town Center. Does that matter, Mr. Shorms? Perhaps not, but Briar Road is far less salubrious part of town by comparison, trod in by those of inferior means, including the maleficent man, Mr. Mustache.
I'm sorry, but
Mustache.
Lily's doing that like, huh? Face.
Huh? What? We demand pictures, by the way.
Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to.
Damn.
I'll try.
I will look over those, Bloomin'. I still
So-
need to make something along those lines.
What do we need to make?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, now who's keeping secrets?
Look, look. I guessed yours because you were predictable.
Also, because I couldn't stop fucking giggling. So
Inferior means, I suppose Saseki-san does fit the bill. It struck me as somewhat out of the ordinary for a young fine arts student to be working in such district.
I'm sorry, they used the picture of him that has like the handsome Squidward chin.
No,
So
they did?
they did. So they went from the old, like decrepit Natsume to the handsome version. Oh wait, no, this is after the last trial, so never mind. I thought this was wait. Yeah, wait, is this right after like trial 1, or is this like in the flashback?
This is
it's a flashback.
This is a few,
Okay.
Yeah, this is a flashback. This is a few days
So-
after the first Natsume trial.
Okay, so they went from Natsume Trial 1, where he was that like decrepit dude, and then now he's handsome, and then he's gonna go back to being the decrepit dude for the ship back home that was at the trial the credits of the last game, and then he's going to get back his jawline when he lands on shore.
That's all. What's this? She suddenly climbed up.
Mr. Sholmes, you should be ashamed of yourself prying into a young maiden's private affairs.
Oh, dear me. Do forgive me.
If you don't mind, I'm being discharged shortly, so I need to pack up my things.
Oh, yes, of course. We won't keep you. Thank you so much, Miss Green.
Narrow fodder.
Yeah, Jin, you be a voice, or Turret. Who wants to have
E.
voice? Turret, you be cop.
Is that Mr. Narrow Father here? Mr. Narrow Father.
Narrow fodder now? Well, if you're looking for Naruhodo, the lawyer, that's me, but...
Ah, Mr. Narrow Father. Good. This is for you. It's a message from Mr. Saucy Nutmeg.
What the fuck kind of name is that?
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
Yeah, apparently. Oh! Mr. Natsume sent a message to me.
Natsume, so Nutsmeg.
Yeah, Natsume.
Seki, so saucy. Okay.
Okay. Mr. Natsume sent a message to me?
Disappointing.
Why would a policeman be delivering the message from Mr. Natsume?
Exactly. What's going on? What's a Scotland Yard constable doing playing delivery boy at this time in the morning? Ah! What are you waiting for? Let me see that! Oh! Well, this is most unexpected. Is something wrong, Mr. Sholmes? Is something wrong, Mr. Sholmes? He says. Have you not seen this note? No, how could I have? It would seem that London's criminals have no intention of letting the great detective rest. A new case calls. A case of murder, no less. We must depart at once.
Murder?
Call a cab! Time is of the essence! But the trouble is, we've yet to read Mr. Natsume's note. I was thinking we ought to pay him a visit at his lodgings once we did. That will be entirely convenient.
Convenient? What do you mean?
It's all here in the note, my dear fellows. Have you not read it?
I want to stab this man.
The murder we must investigate took place at Mr. Moustache's lodging. Wait, what?
Are you not gonna do it?
Wah!
Another one for the compilation.
I think I did
That's
it,
all
but it was
Jin.
cut off.
That's all Jin cares about right now.
Yup.
Aha!
Jin just wants me to play this character in a D&D session. I know it.
Yes, please.
You can. There is an investigator class.
I have to have zero. No, I actually have to have good intelligence, but the worst wisdom.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll hail a. Huh?
A faker, I guess.
Fiacre?
Yacker.
I don't know. I'll hail a fiacre at once. Whatever that is.
I too would like to hail a fucker.
Fuck.
God damn it, Jin. It was only yesterday. Oh wait, no, it's just a day after. Holy shit.
Wow. He really just likes to be
Oh my
arrested.
god. Oh my god, Jin, he's Maya.
Fiacre. Okay.
Oh no,
Walk on a
please.
carriage for public hire. Fiacre.
It was only yesterday that Soseki-san was in court, and we were dispelling doubts about his innocence. And now, the very next day, there's a murder at the man's own address? He may very well be the unluckiest man alive. Or, so
Oh,
it seemed to us at the time, but we were soon to discover it was much worse than we thought.
it's the curse of the Reaper of the Bailey.
Oh no.
Someone else got
Oh.
killed by instead, I think.
Oh no.
I just wanted to be known that once again, it's a character that I started out playing as. What the fuck, guys?
Yup.
Well, we know he's not dead though. Because
Hey.
he made it to the first case we played in this game. Ari's case.
Hey,
Which everyone should check the VOD of.
Yep. But Phoenix,
That's me.
you've already played this game, right?
I do remember snippets of it, yes.
Okay. Whenever you see the person who is anyone who is going to die in the future, please.
Oh.
Well, congratulations, T. You did not voice Ari, but she has died.
Fucking rip.
Oh no.
I was going to say, if you ever see a character who will die in the future, then please just immediately say T.
Lily sat on the keyboard and completely missed her
Oh.
score.
Have her sit on the printer.
Okay. Lily, go on the printer. Come on. Come on, printer. There you go.
I don't remember if there's anyone else who dies next. It's been a while.
Okay, I mean, it was a joke anyway, so.
Yeah. Again, I still feel very bad for Turn that all the characters so far has either been pretending to be sick or dead.
Ow. Fuck.
Oh god, I've killed him.
No. Ari had a cat sit on the keyboard. I have a dog sitting on me.
Okay, that's
Oh.
fine. I mean, that's still painful, and I'm sorry, but listen, I'm just happy to know that the fact that you voice yourself has not caused a self-fulfilling prophecy.
I hope
It's a shepherd.
Oh.
Never mind, we might be losing T.
Shepherd,
Leo, get off me.
Everyone
use
press F
dirty
in the
tricks.
Perry! Perry! Break the grapple!
Oh my god. The fuck is wrong with you, dog? Don't you? Oh, he's licking me now. I'm sorry, buddy.
Turn, activate the pocket sand!
You know what? I know how to stop this. Jin, I summon her.
I'm sorry.
Princess! Princess, protect me!
Oh no. Alright, I'll be back. I'm not going
No.
to stand for this racism.
No!
I'm confused.
Okay, so we found
yeah.
out for some reason my dog hates Jin. We never understood why, so Jin is just accounted as she can't stand Asians.
Got it.
Like, all of his
though
other
she's a
dogs
nice dog.
love me, but whenever I went over, like, that one dog.
Huh.
Princess,
Also, didn't you say that, like, there was, like, another Asian friend of yours that she hated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
See? And guess what? Princess loves all the white friends he has.
Okay, to be fair, we think she came from an Asian family and we think they abused her.
Oh.
Well, in that case, I'm very sorry to her, and I congratulate her on not being eaten.
God damn it.
I don't think they were.
All right, I'm out of here, guys. See ya.
Read the line.
Come back and read.
Fine. 21st of February, 7:18 a.m. Mr. Natsume's lodging is ground floor. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck, it's a dude.
Oh, what?
Remember the
Also,
fancy dude?
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Oh,
Oh.
it was Jin's character who died this time.
Oh. Hey! Congratulations, T. Your curse is broken.
What on earth?
Oh my! The gentleman is deceased without question. He's dead.
Local stupid. Oh wait, you know what? Now that we're out of that scene, we should. Turin, do you want to revoice this character again?
Do you want to voice a character
God.
who we know who will survive?
Dear God.
You don't have to if you don't want
You don't have to do that voice. He's gotten some confidence after the
No.
last trial.
No, not anymore.
Not yet.
No, not
It's
No,
not
yet.
until he
no.
goes back.
Shut up, shut up. I'm giving it an excuse so that he doesn't have to do it.
He's still not in this student.
Dear God.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Hold on.
If you
let me,
want-
let me close. Let
if
me
you-
close my door.
No, if you want to pass, that's completely fine, Turin.
No, no, it's not fair. Let me close my door so my mom doesn't look at me like I'm insane.
But we're all insane.
Yep.
I'm glad that I'm just me.
No way, fucking cousin Rico, here.
Why?
You're not cousin Rico, but you'll do.
Actually, I'm gonna turn the light off one second.
Oh, you call for me, brother? I'm on my way.
Okay. Let me get the character. Welcome, student, Mr. Naruto, Esquire.
Mr. Natsume!
Oh, why? Why is this happening? Why to me? I only just got out of court yesterday. That was finally over after 2 days of misery. And then I wake up the next day to this. No wormy bird should catch a worm like this. Willful worm without wiggle.
I see you in high spirits again this morning, Mr. Mustache.
Not the horrible Herlock show. Shoo! Shut off! Show yourself the door! I never invited you!
Mr. Sholmes came here with us.
You know what? It makes more sense this way. I voice the confident, Natsume, while, Turin voices the unconfident, Natsume.
Yeah.
I'm quite sure he'll be able to help you, Mr. Natsume.
I'm entirely at your disposal, Mr. Mustache. What can I do for you? Oh shit.
Oh, fuck, I'm here. Here they are already. The busybodies.
Ah, Inspector Gregson. What a pleasant surprise.
Pleasant, is it? Gives me heartburn every time I see your face in a crime scene, Sholmes.
Hoo-ha! Ha!
Another one for
I-
the compilation.
I deduce, Inspector, that your heartburn is a result of your excessive consumption of fried food.
You take that back, you son of a bitch.
Oh, good morning, Inspector.
Eh. This is a crime scene! Don't you go touching nothing. Touching anything.
Or good morning to you too, Sunshine. Yeesh.
Not a good morning to you, specifically, Sunshine.
Guess we'll examine the room. It's a full fucking playset.
Oi! I said hands off! You're gonna mess up my crime scene.
Oh, no, I just wanted to look, that's all.
No chance. I know you're kind. You'll mess it up just by looking at it.
Damn, Jesus,
What the
Gregson.
fuck? Someone's in a bad mood. There's certainly bad air in here, isn't there?
Yeah,
Alright.
fuck this guy.
It sounds like I better just talk to Inspector first and curry some favor. This guy's fucking dead.
Gabagool.
So, Inspector, what was the victim's name? Who was he?
Mr. William Shamspeare. He was a lodger here.
William Shakespeare, but instead of Shake, he's
Yup.
a sham.
Oh my god.
As you can probably tell, he was an actor. A bit of a dead loss, as it happens. Just dead.
Mr. Shamspeare?
It was the landlord, old Mr. Garrideb, and the other lodger, Mr. Natsume, who found him. The fella didn't rise at his usual hour, so Garrideb got up worried and kicked the door down.
But doesn't Mr. Garrideb have a bad leg?
Yeah. You're right there. It was the jittery Japanese hunchback over there who actually did the kicking.
Oh goddamn, hell yeah. Really? Soseki-san?
The victim was pretty hard up, it seems. Even done some time inside for petty crimes. He had no money. Oh, delicious. No place to go and no friends. His only acquaintances were the people in this house.
You're getting crumbs all over me. Stop.
Don't you complain, sunshine. That is the best thing that'll happen to you this day.
No, it isn't.
Well,
I just got new clothes, man.
Well, now I've seasoned it.
Oh yeah, did you activated that, right?
Yeah. Man, I was just going to
Wait,
be so sad.
So I have a question.
What's your question?
Do you think every time he regenerates the food, it has a random level of saltiness to it?
Oh.
that
I
would-
want that to be yes.
that
So
would-
like sometimes it has no salt, sometimes it's perfect, and then sometimes it's just drenched.
No. Lady Iris has specifically made it so that it scales with my own level of saltiness. That's why I don't eat it when I'm angry.
Yes, you do.
Well,
There's a specific animation for him to bite it when he's like all angry.
mean-
He's like, "Arr."
I mean, miserable life and a miserable end to it. Shut up. We're moving.
So, what exactly is Mr. Natsume still doing here? He's not involved in the investigation. So, shouldn't you have sent him away from the crime scene?
Well, I'm not saying it's because of the fella looks odd or anything, but that he acts suspicious. But I thought it would be prudent to take a I'm sorry, I just discovered the ability to teleport my hand to my hat. To take a statement from the cohabiter.
I mean, yeah, you did in the Flash, that's why. Ah, fuck, I just dropped something. That's fine. You nearly said culprit there, didn't you?
Oh dear. Mr. Natsume appears to be under suspicion again.
It certainly seems that way. He does just come across as such an odd fellow, doesn't he?
Poor man. How unfortunate.
Anyway, I can't say much until the coroner gets here. But I don't think the fella's been gone over that long. The body's still warm.
Even if the inspector would allow it, I don't think I could bring myself to touch a dead body.
Oh, let me help. Yeah.
He just flips the body over.
Yeah, just chucks him at you.
What a terrible thing to have happened.
It's only been 3 days since I was arrested for the incident of the pavement outside. And then, having finally regained my freedom, it starts happening all over again. Endless existence of excruciating experiences.
So, the victim lived here on the ground floor? And your room is just one story up, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. In a way, we were neighbors, I suppose.
So, did you know the victim? Were you friends?
With this dork?
What's the matter with Soseki-san now? It was an innocent enough question, wasn't it? Why does he seem to be so shaken by it?
What is he jerking?
Well, I suppose he was a stranger. Did he ever invite me to his room? On my honor, I swear it.
Ooh. What an extreme reaction.
It's just a deadpan face, Susato.
What the fuck?
You're probably wishing you'd never asked now, aren't you, Mr. Naruhodo?
Sorry, my Discord has been going off repeatedly.
Oh, shit. Oh shit, what the fuck?
Just talking about Sunday.
Yeah,
that's
yep.
all.
Okay. When we found him here, I felt wretched, which is why I sent word asking you to come. So that inspector over there. Yeah, fuck that
Oh,
bitch.
oh,
What?
hold up, left.
Ah! Who's there?
What is it?
What are you doing?
Aha! It's what you would call my JoJo pose. Menacing, am I
God.
not?
That's amazing.
Mr. Sholmes, what are you doing? Ha! You only need to observe to know it, my dear fellow. Investigating, naturally. There's nothing natural about that pose.
How do you pull all the bitches but also push them away at the same time?
Don't worry about it.
Behold, my stand, Des Barres.
God,
Behold my stand, my dear fellow. I have no idea what I'm doing.
For the record, Des Barres is the vocalist for the band Detective.
Oh, I did not know that. Hell yeah.
Mr. Sholmes, have you made some miraculous discovery?
Patience, my dear madam. Patience. We've not been in this room 5 minutes. So far, all I managed to deduce, is what actually happened.
My goodness. But isn't that everything we need to know, Mr. Sholmes?
Actually, what we need to know is that is another one for the compilation.
Now that you propose the idea, I believe one could indeed see it that way. At present time, I have managed to draw 2 incontrovertible conclusions. The first, that there was a physical struggle here last night in which the victim fought for his life. Oh. Mr. Natsume, what's wrong? Is something that Mr. Sholmes said significant somehow?
No, don't mind me. I forgot I was here.
So, are we? Okay, never mind. Go on. I want to check out that table later.
We will. I don't think we can
Yeah.
now because Rexon's there.
Yeah, it's just that like the guy has like a massive teacup, which might be a soup cup, and then like he has a fork for some reason, but I don't see like a plate of anything.
Bloomin, what is that, if you don't mind me asking?
What is what?
Don't worry about it. And my second conclusion is that there was a poison lingering in the air last night that passed the victim's lips. Oh, right, Mr. Natsume. Why are you acting so extremely, to Mr. Sholmes' deductions?
Please, pretend I'm not here. Phoenix. Invisible, ineffable, inscrutable, insignificant.
Impossible to ignore.
You must tell us everything, Mr. Sholmes. Spare no detail.
Fuck. But of course. Let the theatric tragedy before us be unraveled by my great deductions, presented by, for your pleasure, in 2 acts. Are you all ready?
Of course, dance, fucker.
This is why mom doesn't fucking love you.
Oh, Blooming, I definitely will try it. And depending how it goes, hopefully it all works. We've heard some truly astounding great deductions from Mr. Sholmes in the past. No doubt this will be no exception. What miracles will unfold before our eyes this time? So, my dear fellows, for your delight and wonder, let the curtain rise. For Herlock Sholmes' Logic and Reasoning Spectacular, Act 1.
Woohoo.
The Great Deduction.
these.
The game is afoot.
The music
Top-
is so good.
Topic 1. Cause of death.
So his hair is green? What the
Oh,
fuck?
there is. Yeah, we saw that last game, but also, what the fuck is that that's on this plate? Also, 2 plates.
Careful observation of the victim reveals to us the events that transpired in this disconsolate room last night. Foam at the mouth from the deceased clearly indicates the use of poison. Next to the victim, we notice a large dining plate which contains, you will observe, 1/2 of a sizable bar of soap. Meaningful? Indubitably. Why is the soap set so purposely upon the dish? Like the victim's last supper? In fact, yes. Could it be that the man was about to eat it? Of course. The fork reveals the answer. Fucking Natsume just looking at the screen. It appears the young man's appetite was his undoing. Hoo-ha! Taking up arms in the form of his cutlery! The victim engaged in a deadly battle for his life! Hoo-ha!
Did it just
Yo, is that-
exclamation point his corpse?
Hiya!
Yo, hold on. Is that a fucking stick of butter?
No, it's soap. Hoo-ha!
So, with like 2 bites out of it.
Why is it that thick?
Hiya! Because it's Great Britain, my good fellow!
Because it needs to be clean
Hoo-ha!
and dirty.
Wait, why is he eating soap?
Good question.
I have
Hoo-ha!
so many questions.
My good
If you
fellow!
hoo-ha one more time, I swear to God.
My good fellow! Hoo-ha! All will be revealed after this
You aren't.
incredible deduction I am doing. Hoo-ha!
I see. Well, for the record, you aren't doing the pose, so these are not for the compilation.
Hiya! Hiya! Yet the
I'm about to
struggle
throw
against-
hands to be. Okay, good.
Yet the struggle against his hunger was in vain. For in the end, he couldn't resist devouring the slippery feast. But London's foul soap is besmirched, besmirched by a foul poison. Yes, the victim's life was claimed by the poison that tainted the contents of the plate. The soap and the lather about the young man's mouth are too perfectly matched to ignore. The cause of death was clearly intoxication due to excessive ingestion of foul soap. Well, personally, I have a great interest in the taste of foul candle wax, of course.
What? Okay, so confirm Sholmes eats candles.
Conclusion: poisoning from soap injection.
Holmes, how are you still alive?
Topic 2: suicide or murder. The cause of death identified, we proceed to Act 2, where we ponder the next question. Was this suicide or murder? The audience will recall that death occurred during the victim's last supper. Did the men dine and die alone? This single teacup suggests the answer. Hoo-ha! To draw a conclusion on such a meager evidence would be foolish, however, certainly. The careful criminal could have absconded with his own cup to cover his tracks. Well, allow me to lift the veil of doubt, my dear fellow. Indeed, what reveals the answer, of course, is the broken lock. Though forced open now, at the time of the incident, this door was locked. And the sole key was in the victim's pocket. Also, this man does not fit in his own table, dear lord. In other words, when the victim consumed the poison, he must have been alone. Alone with his inferior soap, from whence wafted an inferior scent. Also bless you, Ari. And also bless you, Torrent.
Oh, sorry, that hurt.
You're good. Everyone has a dad sneeze every now and then. And with that acrid aroma lingering in the air, the victim met his end in tragic solitude.
Acrid.
Acrid. You know what? No, it's acrid now. As per usual with Sholmes, who is always correct.
I mean, I'm always fine with adding more ass.
Acrid it is, my good fellow! We can take comfort only in the fact that his soul was well cleansed on its way to the hereafter. Conclusion? No possible perpetrator present. Thus concludes the final act of Herlock Sholmes' great deduction. Thank you. It would seem my AI is working functionally. Also, that is a extremely good response. Holy shit. There's just one thing, Mr. Sholmes. You are disposed to identifying just one thing, aren't you, Mr. Naruhodo? Pray, what concerns you? Jin already broke the AI. Well, no matter how hungry he was, do you really think the man would have eaten soap? It is quite apparent that this man had barely a penny to his name. It is a curious thing, but one is so destitute, soap can suddenly appear quite irresistibly appetizing.
How extraordinary. I don't care how hungry I am never eating soap.
In truth, I have tried a little soap myself in the past.
Indeed, it's a diet for
eaten it,
men,
you mean? My dear fellow.
according to the AI.
My dear fellow, it was some time ago now. My postulation was it would cleanse my gut.
And did it?
As I writhed in agony on the floor and split the contents of my stomach, yes, I believed it did.
Oh my god.
Just flashback. Oh god! Iris, help me! I don't want to. I don't want. I don't. Iris, pull my feet. Please, if someone understands where that reference is from, I applaud you. The experience.
I got it. I got the reference.
Hell yeah.
We do whatever it takes for that last slice of pie.
I did not.
I have no idea.
Who wants chowder?
For people who don't know, it is a Family Guy scene where they all took a medicine that makes you throw up, or the last slice of pie, and the last one to throw up gets it. They all began throwing up, and at the end of it, Lois walks in and goes, "Who wants chowder?" And then they all puke.
The experience has taught me quite a valuable lessons. Soap is quite poisonous. Hoo-ha! It has an unpleasant taste that leads to great discomfort. In summary, I cannot recommend it. That's why
You
I
can't
enjoy.
stop me.
That's why I enjoy candles much more. Much lighter on the stomach. Believe me, I wouldn't eat it even if you did.
I love the amount of dad jokes this stream. This is actually pretty good.
There's something that troubles me as well, actually.
Thank the fudge AI that Bloomin added. And I allowed her to add it, so don't worry, guys. You asked my permission, that's what we were talking about. Oh? What's that?
It's Mr. Natsume. I couldn't help noticing him shuddering and quivering out of the corner of my eye. Almost as if Mr. Shom's deductions touched a nerve somehow.
Nonsense.
Well, that clenched teeth episode didn't last.
I think, judging by Mr. Natsume's reaction, the great detective's deductions may need some gentle corrections in order to reach the actual truth.
Yes, Mr. Sholmes' observation deductions are sometimes a little too sharp. He has a tendency to hit the nail on the side of the head, hoo-ha, and drive it in at an obtuse angle. When he does that, it falls to us to straighten things out. Alright then, let's see what we can do.
Yes, we must pick out the keywords in Mr. Shom's quite brilliant deductions.
I got
How
it.
could, how could you say they need fixing, but then also call them quite brilliant?
Thank you for killing
Also,
that bot.
Shine.
And discreetly exchange them for something that makes a little more sense.
Also, I saw the name Kennedy. Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. Ah!
Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. Now let's go ride in my car with the roof down.
Are you?
Oh shit.
You're good.
If we can do that, I'm sure we'll arrive at what Mr. Shom's meant to say in the first place.
No.
In that case, are you ready for the second performance of the day? In your new outfit, no less.
Oh yeah! Fuck
Once
yes!
again, my dear fellows, for your continued delight and wonder, let the curtain rise again. For Herlock Sholmes' Logic and Reason Spectacular, Act 1, and now introducing Naruhodo.
I love this so much.
Course correction. Hold it, Mr. Sholmes. Topic 1. Cause of death. Careful observation of the victim reveals to us the events that transpired in this disconsolate room last night. foam at the mouth of the deceased clearly indicates the use of poison. Unfortunately, I did not get. I'm sorry. I'm shit at references. Oh God, I haven't watched That's So Raven in years. Dude.
Holy shit,
Oh!
that brings me back.
Oh
fuck.
my
Yeah.
fucking God, that's a slap in the face. Holy shit.
Oh, that's an oldie. Oh shit.
Next to the victim, we notice a large dining plate, which contains, you will observe, 1/2 of sizable bar of soap. Meaningful? Indubitably. Why is this soap set so purposely upon the dish? Like the victim's last supper, in fact. Yes. Could it be that the man was about to eat it? Of course. The fork reveals the answer. Well, you can't...
I mean,
Go ahead.
He's not wearing the thing.
also he's not. I mean, but this is the PNG, so
Yeah,
That's
this is
true.
unfortunately they did not make a PNG version because it's
Yeah.
a costume.
that's
Yeah.
a shame. But
Canonically, he's always in this black suit. So sometimes,
true.
I think they will bring up like, "Hey, why are you like you black suited Japanese man?" And then he's just wearing the blue suit.
I would also like to note, the bar of soap does have like what looks like bite marks that aren't like fork marks. So, kind of.
Well, you can't deny that the fork implies the man was eating something or about to eat something.
Yes, that's true. If I were to decide to eat some soap, I should prefer to use a fork than to attempt it with chopsticks.
And of course, only half the bar of soap is left on the plate.
Ooh, sorry, little cough.
You're good.
But might there not be some other explanation? Something material that proves whether or not the man really ate some soap? Hmm.
The bite marks?
Is there something on the
Nope.
fork? Hold on.
Oh, wait. Nope, never mind.
Oh, there.
It's the other half.
Oh, and his head is on the floor. Look, there's more soap on the floor here. Mr. Shamspear must have really loved the stuff.
Let's not jump to conclusions, Mr. Naruhodo. Look closely at this soap. Do you see it would fit together perfectly with the half bar on the table?
What the? How can that be?
I think that they are two halves of the same bar that broke apart.
Take that!
Oh, hell yeah, look at him!
Could it be that that man was about to eat it? Of course. The other piece of soap reveals the answer. And I have a little partner with me too.
Oh my god, yeah! Oh my god, the little guy has the sword!
Yep, it's a mini Naruhodo. It's mouse.
No. I think it's a mini Cosmo.
No, it's a mini Naruhodo because it has the bandana.
Oh, yeah, it has the headband on the sword. Yeah, never mind. Oh, it would have been better if it was Cosmo.
Can we just call it Cosmo?
Yeah.
It being the other half of the soap on the table. In short, the victim was not eating soap at all. But it's obvious, really, for no depth of hunger could drive this man to attempt to eat soap. Even I, with my unquenchable thirst for practical knowledge, took only a single bite. But that begs the question of how the man was poisoned, because there's no sign of any food on the table.
The drink, man! The drink!
An excellent observation, Mr. Naruhodo, and one that furnishes us with the answer we seek. Oh, foul soap is besmirched by a foul poison.
Another one for the compilation, given that you did the post before that.
Yes, the victim's life was claimed by the poison tainted of the contents of the plate. Mr. Sholmes is still pushing for that soap argument then.
Perhaps he's suggesting the man licked the soap rather than ate it?
If soap in London is that poisonous, I don't think I want to be washing my hands with it. But there are no signs of any food in this room at all.
Of course, food isn't the only thing that passes people's lips, is it?
Oh, it's that one of those plates that you put the teacup onto.
No, the teacup itself. He drank something.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like the
Oh.
plate isn't supposed to have any food on it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
A Western vessel for serving the infusions of dried tea leaves.
It's just massive for what it is.
It's a teacup, Mr. Naruhodo, as you well know. Stop putting on airs.
The saucer here.
And it's empty.
Ah. So we've already established that the victim wasn't eating soup when he died. However, there's significant evidence to suggest that he was drinking tea.
My thoughts exactly.
Take that! Yes, the victim's life was claimed by the poison and tainted by the teacup. Indeed! Cups have been the vessel of choice for practicing poisoners over the centuries. And it would appear that this victim drank every last drop. There's no sign of food anywhere in the room. Hoo-ha! Which leads us to the immutable conclusion.
I love that he just jumps in, like...
The cause of death was clearly intoxication due to the ingestion of poison contained in his teacup. Conclusion. Poison in the tea. Solved. Topic 2. Suicide or murder. The cause of death identified, with the cause of death identified, we proceed to Act 2, where we ponder the next question. Was it suicide or murder? Also, I love how intense this pose looks.
Mm-hmm.
The audience will recall that the death occurred, during the victim's last supper. The man die and die alone? The single teacup suggests the answer. The Western vessel for infused hot drinks again. It's already featured heavily in our deductions so far.
Yes, we can imagine that shortly before his death, Mr. Shamspear was having a drink of tea. And why are you calling it a Western thing? We have cups too.
I'm trying to be cool.
There would be nothing remarkable about that. But what troubles me is Mr. Natsume's reaction when he heard Mr. Shom suggest it.
There's more to this deduction than it seems.
We must closely examine the scene of the crime again for some clues.
Oh,
Oh shit! So it was two people.
Yep.
it's another Western.
Oh shit, Phoenix, you good?
No, I got interrupted. It's another Western vessel for infused.
Oh, it's a teacup! And it too is empty.
Also correct.
Given that he's actually holding this one in his hand,
We can assume that this is the cup from which Mr. Shamspear was actually drinking.
oh yeah, there's a red line out across it. But if that's the case, this changes everything. Everything we deduce up to now is turned on its head. I have a bad feeling about this. I almost don't want to say it.
Yes, I know exactly how you feel.
Take that! Did the man dine and die alone? This other teacup suggests the answer. Yes, there were two teacups in this room all along.
Right?
Ah,
In other words, this is a strong indication that the victim's last supper, there was a guest present. At the very least, we can now say with certainty that somebody else was here in this room last night, taking tea with the victim.
Oh, what are you talking about? Utterly unbelievable, unjustly unreasonable.
To draw a conclusion on such a meager evidence would be foolish, however, certainly. In which case, what more can we deduce, a possible guest at the table? Well, allow me to lift the veil of doubt, my dear fellow.
No. I'm gonna get caught.
Do you mean to say you know who exactly was in the room at the time of the victim's death? Indubitably, sir, indeed. What reveals the answer, of course, is the broken lock. I'm not sure I like where this deduction is going now.
I'm afraid it's too late to go back to the... I have no idea.
Halcyon? Halcyon?
Halcyon? Okay. I'm afraid it's too late to go back to the Halcyon days of eating too much soap.
But the identity of the guest who was here last night when the victim passed away is something I have a rather bad feeling about.
Well, you can try to ignore your feelings, but we cannot ignore the truth, Mr. Naruhodo.
No, I suppose not. It's time to look around again.
It's empty.
Empty of a liquid, but full of air. That makes you think, doesn't it?
It makes me think that you're full of hot air. We should be thinking about who else was in the room at the time.
Father, Sato-san's quip in response was cleverer than my original riddle.
Get good.
Can you check the other... You can't check the other teacup right now, can you?
No, not right
Like,
now.
look inside of it? Damn it.
Yo, why is there
glasses?
a door on the thing?
Huh?
Why was
Oh,
there-
I mean, it's a stage.
Yeah.
It's a stage thing. Stage prop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can we take a closer look at the broken lock door?
Oh, I was gonna say glasses. Door first, I guess.
Okay.
Oh dear, the latch is most definitely broken, isn't it? The door was kicked in by Mr. Natsume, according to what Mr. Garadeb told the inspector.
Who knew his short, thin little legs had so much strength in... Oh, who knew his short, thin little legs had so much strength in them?
I'm not sure the length of his legs is in any way significant here.
Perhaps this says more about the poor state of the door than about Mr. Natsume's strength, actually.
Careful. If he overheard that remark, he'd most certainly have a lively response.
I don't know. Can this broken lock really tell us about anything about who was here? At first glance, it seems the only thing in this room are the makeshift stage and the costumes. I overlooked these 3 books initially.
I wonder what they are. Let's see. The titles read... The Picture of Monsieur Lecoq, Canterbury Yearnings,
Uh-oh.
and... Oh no. A
Yeah.
Meal for Gaborio.
Yeah, it's the 3 books that...
The same 3 books.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sure I've heard those titles before.
It could just be an incredible coincidence, but... They're the exact same 3 books that Mr. Natsume purchased the other day.
What? Yes, on the day of the unfortunate incident when Miss Green was stabbed. Soseki-san had just been to the bookshop and bought them. That's right.
Now those 3 titles are here in the room of the victim.
Yet Mr. Natsume claims to never have been here before.
Uh-oh.
What does this mean, do you think?
I really don't know what to make of it.
Take that! Indeed. What reveals the answer, of course, is the pile of familiar books. Quite so! It's no mere coincidence that these 3 titles are here in this room. It's the link to the truth. Mr. Natsume, you purchased these 4 books, these books 4 days ago at the secondhand bookshop.
Uh-oh.
It's just a coincidence.
Even my mouse is suspicious of you.
He's also floating.
You football guy.
In that case, you will be able to bring the same 3 titles from your own room, will you not? At this very moment.
No, never, non-negotiable.
If you can't bring your own copies here, it proves that these 3 books are in fact yours. Having purchased the 4 books, having purchased the books 4 days ago now, and returned to lodgings, you were arrested the very next day. So you could have conceivably have brought the books here on that evening, but you never mentioned that. In other words, you could have only brought these 3 books here to the victim's room.
What the hell?
Last night, having returned to your lodgings, after the trial concluded at the Old Bailey. In short, there is only one possible conclusion. The victim had died in his room last night as a result of a poisoning. And that same night, the victim had a visitor. And that visitor? Was you, Mr. Soseki Natsume.
Whoa.
Is Natsume a reference to a smooth criminal? No, unfortunately. He is a reference to a real person, though. Fun fact.
Yeah, Soseki Natsume was a real person.
He was a writer.
God damn it. Jin, every time I open my goddamn general channel, it freaks me the fuck out.
Why?
That fucking face you put in here.
Oh, you do.
Thus concludes the final act of Herlock Sholmes' Great Deductions. You're welcome. You're welcome for the amazing show, everyone. Conclusion? Soseki Natsume at the scene. Solved. Deduction complete. Elementary, my dear fellow. Elementary.
I love these.
My dear fellow, please do not take a shit on the floor. Oh, there we go.
Not again. Not again. Not again. Not again.
Well then, Mr. Natsume.
Piss in your fish and chips.
I don't mind.
Eh?
I'm gonna look you right in the eyes as I eat these.
While he's taking a shit.
It would appear that you're gonna have to accompany me down to the yard again.
Hold your horses.
Yes?
Or key, lock, entry, exit, entirely impossible.
He's so flustered, he's even being stranger than normal.
Well, you think that's an alibi? You could have just made a copy.
Oh, so now you think reasonably.
What?
You live in the same building after all. You'd have had plenty of opportunity, I'm sure.
But misery.
Sorry, sir. You'll get your chance to give your side of the story later.
The facts speaks for themselves, Mr. Moustache.
You horrible shoes.
He really has found himself an arch-rival now, hasn't he?
Come on now, no dilly-dallying. Outside, there's a carriage waiting. I called it while these two were doing their, I don't know, that thing.
The dance introduction, my dear fellow Gregson. You've seen me do it several times, remember?
Unfortunately.
What do you mean, unfortunately? They're quite spectacular.
Local student, Mr. Nara, Esquire. I never imagined I'd be in this position again, but you have said me. Please, I'm innocent.
Right, I understand. We'll come to your cell later and talk about it.
And one more thing.
Oh, yes?
My poor little kitty cat. Please give him his breakfast for me.
Wagai.
He's not here right now.
And so, his evil curse still apparently unbroken. So Seki-san found himself once again the prime suspect in a case of murder. Thanks to the incriminating deduction of the great detective. I did nothing wrong, my dear fellow.
You exist.
My dear fellow, that honor belongs to you. You're the one who corrected me.
Yeah, right.
Well, at least that means Inspector Gregson is no longer here. We can examine the scene in more detail now.
Yes, that's right. Ah, and of course,
What?
have you forgotten what the inspector mentioned before? It was the landlord, Mr. Garydeb, who discovered Mr. Shamspeare.
Ah, Mr. John Garydeb, yes.
I expect we could find him in his sitting room on the top floor as usual.
Right. We must remember to go and talk to him later then. First, let's examine everything, guys.
Woo! This is some sort of makeshift stage, I think, isn't it?
Where does the audience sit, though? For the nightly Shakespeare, performances?
Actors aspiring to the great stage must practice their art, Mr. Naruhodo, with or without an audience. In fact, on a related note, perhaps you should set up a mock bench for the defense in your office.
What?
Then you could practice your art every single day.
I'll think about it. If you promise to don a beard and play the role of the judge.
Well, if that would help you to achieve your goal.
Good God.
This I have
And
to
so-
see.
And so she practices for trial 1 of this game.
Yep, that's how she practiced being a lawyer.
Yup. Well, also
Order.
pretending to be a man.
Order.
Also, now I'm imagining, like, you know those, like, training dummies with, like, something wrapped around it, so, something soft wrapped around it, so then, like, martial artists can, like, practice punching things
Yeah.
without, like, breaking their hands?
Yeah.
I'm imagining Naruhodo with, like, a bench with one of those things wrapped around it, and then, like, slapping it constantly so that he no longer goes, ow, my hands.
And it was actually Susato's dummy for her practicing her takedowns.
Yeah.
This is a gas fault light, isn't it? Must be connected to the to a gas pipe in the wall.
Gas lights, a gas stove. London really is a city of gas.
Wait.
But what?
Didn't Sholmes, like, initially say when mentioning poison that, like, this room was filled with poison?
I don't think so.
I forget his exact wording about it,
Yeah,
but then
'cause
like,
it was poison in the air.
yeah, poison in the air.
I think that
Is
was
that a
just-
hint?
I think that was just
Was-
theatrics, in my opinion.
Oh, I was gonna say if the spark, like the lighting system is
Yeah,
broken,
it's like
it might just be
monoxide.
leaking gas into
Gax.
gax.
But now that I think about it, Mr. and Mrs. Garrett had an open fire on the top floor, didn't they?
Oh, yes, you're right. I don't recall seeing a gas stove up there.
Well, I much prefer a real fire anyway. So much more cozier.
Not if you're in 110-degree heat.
Don't fucking remind me! Has it cooled down now? Let me check. Hopefully it has.
I mean, it probably has to some degree.
Nope, it's a 101.
Holy shit.
Uh-oh. Give it some time. Give it some time.
I want to be free from the seat. And here we have another disproportionately large machine. This kind of looks like a meter of some kind.
Ah,
Is that
this is a gas meter, I think.
What were you gonna say, Turnt?
I was actually about to say, isn't that a gas meter?
It seems that in this district, residents pay for gas as they use it with coins.
Ah, I see. Yes, now that you've pointed it out, I can see that there's a slot here for, here that looks like it would take a coin. So you mean if you put a coin in here,
That's right. That would buy you about 2 hours of gas for lights and heating.
so, if you're a poor person with no money, you'd have to sleep in the freezing cold?
Yes. Or if you were a scatterbrain with no change because you forgot to exchange your money at the bank.
Thank goodness there's no meter in our office. Look at these extravagant, bright costumes. Somehow they look out of place in this room with its grim, shady going-ons.
This one looks like a king's attire.
A king? I've always dreamt of being a king.
Oh, I think you'd be more suited for a feudal lord. A daimyo or such like.
With a chon mage top knot. Every Japanese man wishes he had a chon mage.
Like his ouchie growth.
My ouchie growth. Yeah.
Oh, you'd look wonderful with one, and you already have the sword. Please don't. You
Not
You
gonna
actually
lie.
would not look wonderful.
Not gonna lie, I thought Susato would suggest the gesture. No, she's not mean. She's only mean when we deserve it. Can you imagine what would happen if I walked around the streets of London with a chon mage and a sword?
Oh my god. Please, no. I mean, sword, yes. John Mage, no.
That poor young man. So bold at so young an age.
There's not much on these shelves, is there? Just this wine glass and a bottle. And both of them are cracked.
Yes, not much use, are they? What's the matter?
Oh, I was just reminded of the Reaper, that's all.
Prosecutor Lord Van Zeeks?
Yes, he's so reckless with his wine glasses. I was thinking it's a waste and that he should donate some to the needy.
You can suggest it next time we meet.
Oh, what is that? What's this?
It looks like part of an envelope, I think.
Yes, I think you may be right. Perhaps it was torn off when the letter was opened?
Is that significant?
Well, it's a little out of place, perhaps, when you look around the room. There's no sign of a letter, or the rest of the envelope, in fact, is there?
Ah, she's right.
And yet, here we have the torn off end of an envelope. It just strikes me as unusual.
I agree. We'd better take this, just in case. The torn-off envelope has been entered in the court record. Torn-off of envelope. A ripped-up piece of an envelope that was found in Mr. Shakespeare's room. The rest of the envelope could not be located.
You can try my unlearned Nipponese acquaintance.
No.
Oh, the poor man. So young to die. Do you suppose it was a very painful death, being poisoned as he was?
I don't know. All we can do now is hope that he'll be reborn to a better life.
That's a cool fun fact. I didn't know that. Yes, I suppose you're right. I wonder... Do you think that putting our hands together in a Japanese prayer will help a British soul?
Sorry?
I made sure I had a reference at the ready for just such an occasion as this, actually. This book is entitled The Beginner's Guide to Praying for the Departed, the British Way. I'll just reread it now. One moment.
There's quite a spine on that book, isn't there?
Ah, one of the teacups that Mr. Shakespeare and his guests drank from last night. But don't go drinking from them, Mr. Naruhodo. There's bitter poison inside.
I'm not planning on drinking any, don't worry. Anyway, the cups are both empty.
That's true. So one was Mr. Shakespeare's, and the other must be the cup that Mr. Natsume was drinking from.
But Soseki-san wasn't poisoned, of course. Perhaps we should take these so we can examine them in more detail later. The paired teacups have been entered in the court record. Paired teacups. The teacups used by Mr. Shakespeare and Mr. Natsume. The one with the green line around the rim was Mr. Natsume's. I can't see the soap, damn. Oh wait, there's something wrong with the wall.
There is?
Yeah, in the window, look.
Well, it's always been bricked up.
No, in the bottom right corner.
Like me.
Window.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Like a video game, it looks like you can push it or pull it.
Yeah, also, God damn it, Venzies, get out of here. Get out here.
As we've seen from the outside, the window is completely bricked up. A vestige of the former window tax that Brighton? Oh, okay. That Brighton's had to pay.
What strange things they used to tax in Great Britain. I mean, making people pay for the number of windows they had in a property? It's extraordinary.
Heartbreaking to think of the poor having to block up their windows just to avoid an unaffordable tax. Oh!
What is it, Mr. Sato?
If you look closely, a number of the bricks are loose.
Oh yeah, there's no concrete on some of that.
Oh!
Why is it
What?
more
Soap?
soap?
Ah, yes, it looks as though an amateur has broken out a few of them just here. Was it Mr. Shakespeare who did it, I wonder? Being the ledger renting this room.
Look at this, Mr. Naruhodo. On the outside, there's a little ledge. And there's something on it.
What? Outside?
It's so cold outside. You can feel it through this gap.
It did snow all last night. It would be cold. But more importantly, what is it on the ledge out there? What are those snow-covered lumps?
It's more bars of soap.
Soap? What are bars of soap doing lined up on the ledge outside the window?
I have no idea.
Milo's got the fucking zoomies.
There's you.
Hey, your mind go fast.
Based.
But the pair of them look rather charming like that.
Still, that's very strange, isn't it? Bars of soap lined up outside the window? I think perhaps we should take one. There are two after all.
Oh dear, I suppose we could. Oh, what's this? Look, here at this soap.
Ah,
Do you see? In the middle there. There's a patch that's a different color. It's sort of transparent, but
some sort of fancy design, I suppose. Only in Great Britain.
it looks like the Hinomaru flag of Japan, doesn't it? How wonderful! It's probably a very expensive brand.
Expensive? Then what's it doing in this ramshackle old room? Bar of soap has been entered in the court record. Bar of soap. A cheap bar of soap that was discovered just outside of Mr. Shamspeare's window. It's one of two that were found there.
Also messing with the crime scene.
Nah, nonsense.
Oh, Gina.
No, I don't think
No?
it's Gina.
As if it was Gina, they would have said the name because we've met her.
Well, I think this
Maybe.
Is, I
No.
think this is Gregson.
Looks like you're having a good snoop around, hey?
Yep.
Oh,
Shit.
okay. Yeah, I was looking at the accent.
Inspector Gregson! Back so soon?
After I threw that little Japanese fella in the clink, I went and reported this to the investigative division. In 5 minutes' time, this place will be cordoned off by the yard.
Oh, I see. Well, better be leaving then.
Poor Mr. Natsume must be feeling very low. Being back in a cell again so soon.
I'm sure we should
Oh,
probably go.
oh,
Shit!
Oh.
What's wrong, Mr. Naruhodo? Holy shit!
oh, fuck. Why the fuck would you do that?
I'm sorry, instinct reaction. I don't do zombies.
I think this is
Out,
it.
out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player. Ah. That struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. Yari yari, daze. Now how soundeth the next part?
Unless you saw her take down him.
It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Indeed! Oh, happy day!
Walking Dead!
He's
Hold up. Was he? Did he actually die,
That-
or
The fella isn't dead at all!
What
What was that
No-
nonsense?
Oh, sorry, my bad. Nope,
You're
that was
good. What was that nonsense he was saying, though?
And why was my first instinct to answer him? And how did I know what he was talking about?
Oh, Macbeth.
I think,
Oh.
yes, it was
Wait.
from William Shakespeare's Macbeth.
So, despite this guy just being named William Shamspeare, his parents didn't change their names or his name at all. Like, they knew that William Shakespeare just existed,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and they still went with William Shamspeare.
A soliloquy from Act 5, Scene 5.
Shakespeare. So it was that the victim, Mr. William Shamspeare, came back to life. If the man had indeed been poisoned, it transpired that it hadn't killed him. He was taken by emergency carriage to a nearby hospital for treatment. And Inspector Gregson evicted us from the scene of the crime. Whatever that now was.
I hope, and I know this absolutely is not what happened. Oh, it's Popeye. But I hope what happened is the guy actually likes to eat soap and did not know that somebody had put something toxic into the bottom of one of the soaps, like that orange, brown, amber looking thing.
God, and imagine just Mr. Sholmes being like, I knew it! I told you, Mr. Naruto! It was the soap! 21st of February, Briar Road. Oh, he's a bee!
A bee?
What?
The thing,
Oh.
his backpack looks like a bee
Huh?
butt.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, bee what?
Here,
A bee butt.
a bee butt.
Bee bum.
Here,
Whatever,
Oh, God.
whatever do you think will happen now?
Good question. What a strange situation for Mr. Natsume. Arrested for murder, but then the victim comes back to life.
I think perhaps the victim was never dead in the first place. It seems very likely that Mr. Shamspear did consume poison, as we deduced. But was it an accident, attempted suicide, or attempted murder? Until the truth can be established, I imagine the police will keep Mr. Natsume in custody.
I suppose so. Let's hope it doesn't come to anything more than a night in the cells. Oh, what's this? Yeah, look, Jin. It looks like a bee butt.
Oh, the bag.
Yeah, the bag.
Okay, I was
And
gonna
those-
be like, I don't know what kind of bees you've been looking at, but as a
and his necktie looks like wings.
yeah.
And is that the bar of soaps?
Yeah, that's the
On
bar.
the
Yeah,
of
he's
soap.
outside
looking at
there?
the bar of soaps.
Yeah. By the way, did you know bees, for the size of their wings, shouldn't be able to fly?
Shut the fuck up!
By all laws of aerodynamics.
I'll kill you both! Yeah!
I mean, we know you like jazz.
See,
You play it at the start of every stream.
Look,
see,
shut
there's
the
one
fuck
thing
up.
you don't realize, Phoenix. I believe in myself.
Then you know what? Fuck you, I'm taking your leg. You can't counter me grabbing your leg!
Yes, I can. I just did.
You can't fucking goose!
Bigger grab.
Oh my god.
Well, you know what?
I can't fight that.
It's okay, it's okay. We're gonna get a plenty of bee puns from him soon. Also, hi Vegeta.
What's that man doing over there? He looks like he's trying to see into Saseki-sen's lodgings.
Is something wrong, Mr. Naruhodo?
Excuse me. Could we have a word?
Oh shit!
What the fuck?
Yo, my man got the
Oh, he
Popeye
poses
shit.
too.
Who voiced it? Oh, never mind. He
It
was.
That was
tur-
T.
it
That was T.
turned. He just ran off.
Shit.
I feel sure that I've seen that man somewhere before. Where was it?
I do too, but I don't remember.
In this exact location, just about 24 hours prior, perhaps.
I don't remember. With the exception of the top floor, where Mr. and Mrs. Garydeb live, all the windows are bricked up.
Yes, that's because of an old window tax that was charged on the number of windows that property had. In order to pay less tax, the poorer members of society filled in many of their windows.
But the tax has since been abolished, hasn't it? So the windows could be all opened up again, surely.
Unfortunately, it would appear that the residents of this district can't afford to pay to have the work done.
Yes, that is a sad state of affairs.
Heads up, I shall be right back. I am going to go get something to drink.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're all
okay.
good. Go right ahead.
Especially for people like poor Mr. Natsume, who have to live all cooped up in a windowless room.
I suppose. Oh god. Sorry. I suppose that's the price you pay for living in a very cheap accommodation.
All right, hydrate check.
All right.
It all seems rather pointless when you
Oh,
put
fuck.
it like that.
Spill water over
Oh,
the
damn. I was kind of hoping for her luck to be somewhere.
Same. I'm still waiting for him to hang off that lantern back there.
See, my good fellow, I can appear from anywhere, at any
Or he
time.
can- Or he can pole dance around that one.
No. Why has somebody built this snowman on some sort of pedestal? Do you think?
Mm-mm. That's not a pedestal, Mr. Naruhodo. That's part of the snowman's body.
Really? But it already has a perfectly good body.
Well, it's true that British snowmen are usually made with 2 balls of snow. Perhaps this is a foreigner.
And now we're looking at him as if he's strange. Poor man. I know how he feels.
If anything, it's Japanese and British 2-ball snowmen that are the 2 strange ones, isn't it? After all, real people do have 3 sections: head, torso, and legs.
Do you ever think perhaps you think about things too much?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Ooh,
Ooh.
this is where poor Miss Green was struck down. What a relief that she's going to be all right. It seems we're not permitted at the moment because Scotland Yard is investigating. Poor Miss Green seems to be very tired. I think perhaps we should leave her be for a while. The workplace of the world's greatest detective. Oh, it's a dream come true. Our new office. I wonder what exciting adventures awaits us.
Wait, we need to go there.
We're not doing the fucking stepladder.
We're doing the stepladder. We need to check. It's very important.
21st of
Also-
February, Naruhodo's legal consultancy.
It's a fucking ladder.
It's a stepladder.
No!
Not a step
No!
Oh! It's a fucking.
You're denying us!
Ah! No one will know.
We have to go through an entire another game!
Fuck. No one will know our pain, Jin.
Yeah.
What the fuck did I come back to? We're doing our shit.
Don't worry
They're
about
not
it.
letting us. They're not letting us check the stepladder.
It's a ladder.
The step stool, I'm sorry.
Step
No!
ladder.
What are you doing, stepladder?
21st of February, the Gary Debs room. Here we are again. The eccentric landlord's eccentric top floor abode.
We're here because Mr. Gary Deb's the one who discovered the incident this morning, don't forget.
Ah, you chaps, eh?
Yes, good morning, sir.
Thank you for your cooperation in court yesterday.
It was-
Oh.
It was quite a
Wait.
trial. What?
So, in the last trial of the previous game, this guy was mad at everyone.
Yep.
Which at the time he was mad at Naruhodo, like trying to oppose him in court, and I thought at the time that it was because of like us getting his wife sent to prison, but right here, which is happening between that case, those 2 cases, he's actually thanking them for their services. So maybe this guy's going to get mad at Naruhodo for what happens in this trial.
Or he's just happy he's not being beaten up all the time.
That's
I mean,
also and also
That doesn't explain why he gets mad at the in the final trial of the last game.
Well, remember, he said in the last case that his lodgings were like basically empty at that point because of all the rumors about it. Like,
yep,
oh no, this
that's
place
fair.
is cursed. You guys shouldn't go here and all that.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. All right, proceed with move, man.
It was quite a trial. As much for Mr. Garrett as anyone, really.
Came straight back here after all that business at the Bailey yesterday.
Hair in my face. There we go.
What about your face?
My long hair got in my face.
Ah. Perhaps instead of that, you should grow a spruce mustache like myself. Didn't expect to wake up to more Bali nonsense this morning.
I wonder if you wouldn't mind telling us exactly what happened, Mr. Gary Deb?
Oh, fuck up. Didn't catch the ballet dancer.
Yes. I suppose you'd like to know all about that dead loss of an actor chap in the ground floor room.
Those were exactly Inspector Gregson's words, weren't they? Oh, his backside
he
is so
put his-
fucking burnt.
And he put his teacup on an invisible table.
Don't worry about it.
I too possess the power of telepathy.
Oh yeah, I want to investigate this.
Wait, it's
What?
gone?
Oh,
What is it, Mr. Naruhodo?
this bar of soap. When we first found it, I could have sworn there was some sort of round disc in this depression just here. A reddish one.
Yes, you're right. I remember it too. But now the depression is completely empty.
Where could the disc have gone? Details of the bar of soap have been updated in the court record. Bar of soap. A cheap bar of soap that was discovered just outside of Mr. Shamspeare's window. The little reddish medallion from the center has mysteriously vanished. Here are teacups.
So one of the teacups has a stain in it, but the other one doesn't.
Yeah. This must be the cup that Mr. Shamspeare was drinking from then. It's stained on the inside.
He does that, I'm afraid. Even green tea. Yeah, takes a
really?
lot of scrubbing.
I've never noticed it before.
You've never noticed?
Well, I never leave it in the cup long enough to leave a mark. I like to gulp it down. Drink tea while it's hot. That's a Japanese way, isn't it?
Doesn't he should just
Oh dear. So many people seem to have the wrong idea about our culture. And most of them are Japanese.
You're supposed to savor it.
I feel like that hurt the chin.
This is the teacup from which Mr. Natsume was drinking.
Yes. Unlike the other one inside the teacup, this one is clean.
I suppose he must have drunk the contents before the tea had a chance to leave a mark.
I always gulp it down too.
Sorry, Mr. Naruhodo?
Well, if you just sip it little by little, it goes cold.
Clearly, I shall have to instruct you in the proper way to take tea.
Details of the pair of teacups have been updated in the court record. Paired teacups. The teacups used in Mr. Shamspeare and Mr. Natsume. There's no tea ring on the inside of Mr. Natsume's cup.
Also, is Herlock's theme supposed to be playing? And if so, should we look around the room to try and find her?
Is this her luck sheep?
I don't think this is Herlock's thing.
Wasn't it?
I don't think it is.
Okay, never mind then. What?
Is that?
Whoever opened this envelope didn't bother with a letter opener or scissors, did they?
Yes, whoever opened it was clearly someone with an unrefined temperament.
I don't have a letter opener, so I kind of just rip it open. Damn it, Chisato. How dare you insult me?
Insult you? You don't even know how to drink tea properly.
Hey,
Damn.
welcome, Grim.
Hi, Grim.
And yeah, it is.
Damn!
Stream,
And judging... Sorry, go ahead.
stream is going great. Go ahead.
And judging from the angle of the rip here, the person in question must have been right-handed.
Miss Usato! I think perhaps somebody's been reading too much of the Adventures of Herlock Sholmes.
I mean, she's
You
not
can
wrong.
never read too much of it, Mr. Naruhodo. Never!
No,
God
no,
damn
I
it.
think you can.
Stop eating paper!
Oh god. Are these cats are eating paper? It would seem.
Gotta save it for the printer.
People are. There's somebody eating soap, there's somebody eating candles, and now there's somebody eating paper.
What is
You
it
are all
come to?
degenerates.
You're just learning that now?
I mean, no. I mean, I think I've already shown that I'm the biggest degenerate of them all.
It must have been a real shock for you this morning. I hear that you discovered what had happened.
Oh, well, that helpless apple chap rises at 5 o'clock sharp every morning without fail. But at 5:30 this morning, he still hadn't lit the gas. So I went down and knocked on his door, but nobody answered.
And that's when you broke into his room by kicking down the door?
Well, I called on that rum-looking Japanese chap to do the grunt work, of course.
Wasn't it a little premature to kick the door down? The man could have just overslept by half an hour.
That's very true, Mr. Naruhodo. If 30 minutes is if 30 minutes oversleeping warranted such behavior, I'd have to kick your door down every morning.
Well, you know, better to be safe than sorry and all that.
Is it just me, or is he avoiding our gaze now all of a sudden?
Except that it was a sorry situation indeed that you found on the far side of the door.
The victim name is Mr. Shakespeare, I believe. Is that right?
Yes, William Shakespeare. Took the ground floor room 3 months ago now.
I wonder if we have their thing. Yeah, we do.
Oh god, that face.
Ah.
So yeah, so Seki Natsume, who's 33, Tobias Gregson, who's 44, William Shakespeare is 31, and John Garrideb, who's 46.
Do you guys understand why whenever I mention this guy, I keep saying, like, the guy who perpetually looks like he's going like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how would you describe him?
In a word, destitute.
Destitute?
Well, let's face it. The only redeeming feature of that room is the cheap rent. Anyone wanting to live in a place like that is either broke or has a poorly screws.
But aren't you the landlord?
So hard to choose which category Soseki-san would fall into.
Like to rent it?
No.
Mr. Naruhodo,
Paula.
that's a little rude.
How did you read my mind?
Not everyone. Anyhow, he was doing research as well.
Research? Into what?
Shakespeare, of course. Shakespeare! Read a few plays of the old part myself, you know. Romeo and Hamlet and all that.
Yes, William Shakespeare is England's most highly regarded classical playwright and author. He's known as Sao in Japanese, as you know, and many of his works have already been translated.
How ironic that SAO now stands for trash in today's culture.
Yep.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
Sword Art Online.
Yep.
Oh, I like Sword Art Online.
This is a
What's
conversation
wrong
for
with
another day.
it?
This is a conversation for another day.
Yep.
Okay.
It seems incredible that Shakespeare was short into Sao, though. Somebody was too heavy-handed there. There were a lot of costumes in the victim's room, actually, weren't there?
Of course, Mr. Natsume is a scholar of English literature as well. I imagine he and Mr. Shakespeare would have had much in common.
Shakespeare interpretation disagreement leads to shocking murder. Let's hope it's not that.
I like how he's so easy to read that Susato actually recoiled from him having a thought.
Mr. Naruhodo, really, how rude.
Oh, thank you for the reminder element thing. Thank you, Blue Man.
Yeah.
Also,
Thank
stop
you.
reading my mind, Susato.
Can't everybody read your mind?
No, they can't. After Mr. Natsume's trial yesterday, you came straight back here, I believe, didn't you? Did you notice anything strange between then and this morning?
Well, now, it must have been about 6 in the evening by the time I got home. Also, speaking of saying odd things, and about reading your mind, can you not see that bully odd box before you?
Huh?
Box. That's like around stomach level for me right now.
Oh.
Everyone can see it. Anyhow,
Don't worry about it.
snow was coming down rather heavily, as I remember, and it was completely dark already.
That's wrong, buddy.
Fetch the moonland back me. That failed actor chap was out at the time.
Mr. Gerdeb noticed that there was no light from his room or something, I suppose.
Didn't summon the energy for anything much, so I sat in front of the bully fire up here. It was after 8 before Shamsphere got back. And the chap was up until past 1 in the morning, I'll have you know. Suppose he came at and met his end sometime after that. I was asleep by then, so I'm rather in the dark here.
Well, thank you. That was very illuminating.
Thank you, I am a moon. I do that.
Is everything alright, Mrs. Sato?
Well, I was just thinking, it's a little strange, that's all. Mr. Garydeb, you were up here in your room all evening, if I've understood correctly?
I'm not a big fan of stairs, not with this blasted leg. That's the first time that I refer to something as anything other than Polly.
Then, how is it that you seem to know? The precise movements of your tenant on the ground floor, I mean.
Damn, he broken.
That's a very good point.
I can't imagine that you could keep...
That.
I'm sorry, I saw the text box in front of me and I decided to read it.
What text box? What are you guys talking about?
Oh, he really doesn't know, does he?
No, I keep trying, but...
Well,
I can't imagine you could hear noises from the ground floor all the way up here. Does this old man like to spy on his tenant? Is that it? Oh my god, he is a peeping Tom.
I see! I know what you're thinking, and it's Polly outrage. I'm ex-military, don't you know? I don't go around spying on my tenants, why would I?
Then how did you know, Mr. Garydeb?
It's the gas woman. The gas tells me everything.
The gas? Speaking gas? What on earth do you mean, sir?
Uh-oh. He might have stroken out.
No, I was reading chat.
Oh.
What on earth do you mean, sir? How can the gas tell you anything, let alone everything?
Well, I can tell you all about what you had the night prior, but, well, as you're probably aware, the gas is supplied to the building by pipes.
Yes, I more or less worked that out.
Every room in the building is connected by a single pipe to the gas main outside. And the gas company supplies gas to properties via the main.
Yes, I understand that too.
Let me see if I can explain. Let's say I was to light the gas lamps up in here. What do you think? What do you suppose would happen?
No problem, Mari.
Okay.
Well, obviously the room would get brighter, I would assume.
Exactly. But at the same time, the lights in all of the other rooms of the house would dim for a moment.
What? They dim? Why?
You don't know that? You're pretty dim, aren't you?
That's just rude of you, good sir.
Okay, sorry. I just realized I was. I felt my hand and realized I wasn't wearing my rings because I had to take them off for like wearing gloves and stuff today, and I panicked a little.
Oh, you're all good.
You're
Perhaps it's because when you light a gas lamp, it briefly uses more gas than usual. And that reduces the amount of gas in the pipe for the other lamps that are connected to it. That might explain why the other lamps dim momentarily, mightn't it?
Lumen is really liking our new fudge AI.
Yeah, what is that about? I'm curious.
it's AI generated jokes.
Yeah.
Oh.
And she has called it a fudge forensic unit detecting goofs everywhere.
Hmm.
Also, god damn it. Also, ladder. No, it's clearly a step ladder, Bloomin.
It's a ladder!
It's a step ladder. The guy brought a step ladder to the bar. Yes, of course, because everything is connected to a single supply pipe.
Is that supposed to happen, though? It sounds rather undesirable.
God damn it.
Jolly good point. What is this about? What? Jolly good point. Fact is, the gas company's pipes in these parts are pretty hopeless. Long worn out. And barely got any gas in them to start with. The opposite is also true, of course. Extinguish the lamps up here and they go brighter in the rest of the house.
Ah, right, I see. So by watching the flickering of the lamps in one room, you can determine what's happening elsewhere.
You've got it.
Oh, of course, because when people come back home in the evening and before they go to sleep at night, what they're guaranteed to do is either light or put out their lamps and fires.
Clever.
In point of fact, the room on the ground floor and the one above it uses slightly different amounts of gas. By watching the lights in here closely, I can work out almost exactly what's going on in the whole house.
I was wondering why he lives on the top floor instead of at the bottom.
Gosh, that's fascinating, Mr. Gary Dev. Absolutely fascinating.
Oh, well, nothing to it, really.
And I can't really see that it's going to help us in the with the case either. What I'd like to know is why Mr. Garrideb is so interested in what his tenants are up to in the first place. I feel like there's more to it than idle curiosity. Well, we've done as much as investigating here as we can, I think. Perhaps we ought to go to the prison and speak with Mr. Natsume again.
A good idea.
Alright. Let's go
Goodbye,
home. It's
Mr.
been a long
Garrideb.
day.
Farewell. Also, good luck on convincing him to recognize that.
Wait, where are you going? We need to double check if
Yeah.
No.
Alright, well, while you guys are fighting over the fucking ladder, I'm gonna get
It's
some
a
kills.
it's a step ladder.
It's a step stool.
Let me see if there's anything else here. 21st of February, Sholmes is sweet.
Nope. Iris is. Oh,
Ah!
never mind. There she is.
Oh, she's working on
Hey,
her
you
little...
should totally talk to her so that Ari has to voice a character while she's gone.
No, I'm not gonna be mean.
Alright.
She seems busy.
Yeah. I think she, like, briefly ran back to her computer because I saw her, like, icon light up green. But yeah, let's go.
Humana, 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 humana.
Humana.
Hey,
Hey, it's time for you to voice a character, T.
what? Oh God, no.
21st of
No.
February, local prison.
Oh wait, he's doing the raging demon pose.
I'm tired of this world.
Oh, looks like we're making Ari voice a character. Well,
Son
anyway.
of a bitch. Look, Mr. Naruhodo.
Mickey?
Oh my god, I think Ari heard it from the other room.
Did you see the?
Oh, I'm you now.
Did you say the door to darkness?
Did you say the door to darkness? Let the hells consume you all.
Mr. Natsume, have the police finished questioning you now?
Welcome, student, Mr. Naruto Esquire.
Oh, yes?
What is he? Tell me, is he a ghost? Is he gonna haunt me?
Let me guess. You're talking about Mr. Sholmes?
He actually calls himself a great detective, Mr. Natsume, not a ghost.
But his diabolic deductions, they're not of this world. They've left me. I'm cursed. I'm cursed, I tell you.
Well, that sort of hurts.
Oh dear. Credit where credit is due. Oh hey.
Oh wow.
Hi.
Oh hey, I can go back to my normal voice.
Credit where
And I don't
credit
have to
is
do that
due.
anymore.
Mr. Naruhodo, you were heavily involved in the deduction too.
Yes, moving on, we have some wonderful news.
Oh?
The victim that we all thought was dead has come back to life again.
Now, in the absolutely worst case, you could be tried for attempted murder. That's great, isn't it, Mr. Natsume?
It's terrible!
Oh.
Oh,
I'm stuck in this cell, suffering for some silly wrong mistake. You did it, didn't you? Confess, you're a killer. Why the mustache? Constant questions.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That selfish Meister.
Okay, I'm here.
Mahou Sunshine! I am now a magical detective girl.
Also, I just realized that Fudge AI talks like Natsume.
Forensic unit detecting goofs everywhere.
You're all good, Grin.
Yeah.
Make up your mind, are you dead or alive? You're coming back to life, I'm gonna die. What can they wishy-washy, William?
Well, it seems likely that Mr. Shamspur was never actually dead in the first place.
Yes, that might make sense. And I'm pleased that he's alive, of course. Our lovely debate last night was much fun. I'd be sad if that thing was our last.
oh.
Mr. Natsume, does this mean... that you did see the victim last night? You met with Mr. Shamsbeard, didn't you?
I'm not saying another word. I demand a lawyer present.
Who do you think I am? Please, Mr. Natsume, we need to hear your side of the story.
Why am I cursed like this?
Story time.
He yawned in the scent of the music. Can you tell us exactly what happened that night then, Mr. Natsume?
No, fuck you. There's nothing to tell. But, Mr. Nard, Esquire, I'm eternally grateful to you for helping me with that accursed case yesterday.
The case that saw poor Miss Green hospitalized after she ended up with a knife in her back.
It's hard to believe that was only yesterday.
After that trial was over, I transferred my way back to my lonely lodgings. And then that evening at past 9, it must have been, I visited Mr. Shamspeare.
So, you did go to the victim's room then?
As we feared.
I didn't do anything wrong. I'd never been to this room before. It was the first time.
Then, what made you decide to go?
I bumped him when I got back to the house. We got chatting and developed into a discussion. But he had to go out, so I bade him farewell.
That ties in with what Mr. Garrett said, that the victim went out and came back after 8.
We met again later that evening at around 9 or just after. When I took him some nice tea I brewed as a gift.
So it was you who brought that tea that had clearly been drunk at the scene then?
And I suppose you were discussing the works of Shakespeare, were you?
Yes, that's right, exactly. Romeo, Juliet, who was the stronger? It was delightful debate.
Romeo or Juliet? Which one was stronger?
Oh, Juliet, 1000%.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that too.
See, she gets it.
I'm sure.
Such a stimulating subject, Shakespeare.
I mean,
And
Juliet passed a attack roll against her own AC, whereas all Romeo did was fail a Constitution save. So
he did kill someone, though.
that is true, but that was by accident. That wasn't at 20 when he
Did-
wasn't trying to do so.
And the debate became very heated, so you slipped poison into Mr. Shamspeare's tea?
No, never, not at all.
Oh, he did choose Juliet.
Team Juliet won, that was me. And when I left his room, the flamboyant fellow was fighting fit. I swear it categorically.
Oh wait, I just remembered something. I want to check something real quick before we continue this.
Bitch.
Okay, never mind. I thought I remembered something, but I guess not.
Guys, help. A creature is in my bed. I think it's a diva.
Nerf this!
Diva-dee.
Diva, is that you? Diva.
Mr. Natsume,
Yeah, it's a diva.
you often say that the same thing about yourself. I've noticed that you have a cursed existence.
I'm sure I've mentioned this to you before, but I've been here in Great Britain for a year now. In that time, I've learned that it's no place for me.
It can be very trying to live in a foreign land and adapt to the ways of another culture.
You're gonna share that cheese, Susato?
No.
Damn it.
Jin. Fuck you.
Yes.
What happened?
Games general chat in Ari's channel.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
Of a fucking amazing.
Fuck you to the nth degree.
He's gonna be sent to the graveyard for the sake of summoning Phoenix Enforcer to the court.
No, Lily, you can't have queso.
Oh shit. Ah.
Beautiful.
Did she take the castle?
No, she dropped the remote.
You already read this, right? Right?
No, I'm away.
Okay.
Everyone is everywhere I look, and they all stare at me. They all laugh. That's the impression I get whenever I go out. It makes me scared to leave my room.
Gave up my youth for the future.
Make way, start a revolution.
Which is why I become a recluse, but even in my room, I find no respite from my fears. I've moved more times than I can remember. And then, 1 week ago, I moved into Briar Road.
But why? I mean, why did you choose that place? It doesn't seem very comfortable.
Because the rent is cheap. That's so little money it spoke to me.
The rent?
Obviously, there's a reason why it's cheap. It's because the room is cursed.
Cursed? Cursed how?
The previous occupant, a minute before I took the room, died there.
Oh.
Oh no!
Wait, so it's not even Naruhodo's fault that his place has a reputation for being cursed.
No, the
He was
place is
only
just
a-
cursed casually.
Yeah,
He
fuck
was
no.
only a bitch.
Never mind. Go on.
You know what? I curse you.
Fine. There is a historical thing where like people will generally avoid like places where people sorry.
Oh,
Where
God.
people have died. Mr. Garadev's voice was killer on my throat.
Oh.
But like if somebody like died in a hotel room or like died in an apartment, like it's very common for such places to never get another tenant again.
And then there's me who likes ghost hunting and will definitely purchase a haunted house.
Oh, absolutely. If the ghost wants to watch me sleep, they're free to join me in bed.
God damn it.
Ari, when she was house hunting, yeah, this is all good. But 3 people die here, I'll move in today.
Also,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Bad Jin. Bad.
I've been very bad indeed.
That's holy water. You need Jesus.
Oh, wait. Fuck. Again, still Christian.
You know what? You know what, Jin?
Mhm.
You need science.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Christian, guys, we can't
Yes.
stop him.
I am invincible.
You can just kick him in the balls. We're good.
Nah, I'm also a sadist and a masochist.
Prepared for everything.
All right. Well,
Indeed, I have.
I'm out of here, guys. See ya. It's,
No.
Goodbye.
Aw.
I hate to see you go, but I loved it. I've already made that joke.
Bad.
Now get
Bad
back here.
Jin.
Aha.
I'll share queso if you come back.
You're lying to me.
No.
Yes, you are.
You peeked back in to say that.
Comes back, he's just like a drop of queso on a chip.
Also, how do I get down for
Phoenix, you're trying to do a Herlock Sholmes and swing from the chandelier?
No, he was trying to fly like a phoenix.
Wait. Is Herlock Sholmes Spider-Man?
Spider Sholmes. Spider Sholmes does whatever a Spider Sholmes does. Does he swing from a web? No, he doesn't. He hangs from lamps.
Wait, hold on. Knowing Iris, that motherfucker could probably have like web slingers.
Whoopah!
I hate
He's
how
the
good
Spider
that went.
Sholmes.
Fuck, that was so good.
Alright, continue. Turn.
He was only a young man, but one morning he was found dead, and no one can explain why.
Surely no one would want to live in a room with a history like that.
I didn't. When no letting idiot recommended the place, I wavered. But I want books, and books cost money. A horrible history is a small price to pay. When I realized it wouldn't get a lot more books, I signed the lease like lightning.
Brave or blinkered?
But after I moved in, I soon came to realize what I'd done. I realized how one of the rooms story really was.
Gosh, was it really so awful?
Horrible history.
How did the room's horrible history affect you, Mr. Natsume? What happened?
At first, it was just a feeling of beady eyes boring into my back, watching me.
Do you think you might have just been... It might have just been your mind playing tricks on you?
No, my mind doesn't know any tricks. It was someone else. It's been a long nightmare ever since I was given the keys to the place.
Oh, you're good, Arby. Don't worry.
Cool.
Nightmare? You mean you've been having bad dreams, you mean?
All the souls who died in ever running over me in my sleep and trying to strangle me.
That really is horrible.
Yeah, that's kind of fucking terrifying.
And now I'm going to think of it, it happened again last night, too. The very same night that Mr. Shamesbury was riding in agony from the poison in his body. I was on the verge of being suffocated silently by those miserable spirits in my room.
We simply must move out of that room as soon as possible.
Yes, you're right, I know it, and that's why. I'm already searching for the next room with a history to call home.
I think perhaps you should try to avoid accommodation with any kind of history at all. Otherwise, I'm scared that you yourself may become history. Thanks, Susato. Scare the man.
Phew. Susato knows how to make a man listen.
Of course. My Lord of the Manor is worried about the curse on my room as well.
You mean Mr. Garydab?
Yes. He knows that people keep dying there and never be able to bring it out again.
Yeah, but why do people keep dying there?
Well, that's true. I, for one, wouldn't go anywhere near the place.
Ah, perhaps. That may explain why the landlord pays so much attention to the gas lamps and his tenants' movements.
You mean because he's worried about their well-being? He does seem to have an unusually keen interest in the amount of gas in the pipes. There must be a reason why he keeps such close tabs on the occupants of his let rooms.
do you mean he pays so much attention to the gas lamps?
Oh dear, no, it's nothing to do with you, Mr. Natsume. Please, forget I said anything.
Oh, now you're talking about me behind my back as well.
What's important is that Mr. Shamspear isn't in fact dead. At all. Once he's come around and he's able to tell us what happened, we'll be able to get you released.
Yes, please. Oh, I do hope you're right.
I don't know who this is. Oh,
Ahem.
Ah,
Oh,
Oh fuck! 1 second. I am currently typing a message to a friend.
you're good.
That is just on a typewriter, of course, of the given the time period. Yeah.
You're good. Brought the typewriter with him too. God damn.
Sometimes you just need to get important messages out on the go.
You know what? Fair enough.
I mean, it did become cell phones later on.
Eva,
All right, I'm back.
what do you want, dog? Hi, beast.
I'm sorry. What was my line?
She wants to blow up and act like she don't know nobody.
I'm sorry. Who?
I will kill you.
Inspector Gregson.
I couldn't help overhearing what you just said. And on that note, yeah, I have some good news and some bad news.
I'm guessing he's fucking dead.
Which do you want first?
Always, every time, the bad news comes first.
Hmm. You know,
When hope is all you have, hold on to it. That's my guiding principle.
Someone I know tends to say that the answer to that question determines what kind of person somebody is. Right, well,
Let's not get into that, shall we?
in that case, the good news it is.
Huh?
Sorry, but it's just a lot easier to explain everything in that way.
Then why the fuck did you ask?
'Cause fuck you.
Then why did you ask my preference?
'Cause fuck you.
Fucking
You know what?
Turn up fucking knowing the next lines. Maybe you played this game instead of me, Turn.
No.
I know. I'm fucking with you, buddy.
They just all have the same thought I do.
As
All of this is fucking stupid.
No, go on with the conversation. I'm just enjoying this fish and chips right here while you talk.
You know what? You know what?
You know what? I'm going to ruin your fish and chips with holy water.
Now it's all soggy. Very well. I'm still gonna eat it, but as you may have heard, the victim, Mr. Shamspear, was just unconscious. He's come around now.
Yes, we saw it happen in all its terrifying glory.
He's still being treated by doctors, but we've managed to get a written statement from him already.
Oh, isn't that wonderful, Mr. Natsume?
Oh, thank goodness. It's all over then. I can leave this somber cell.
Sorry, no, that's not on the cards.
What?
Why ever not, Inspector?
Well, first of all, speaking of cards, is that a notepad in my hat, or what the fuck is that?
I think
Yeah,
that
it's
is a
notepad.
notepad, yeah.
Okay. Mr. Shamspear has implicated someone as being responsible for what happened to you last night. I mean, to him last night.
Implicated someone?
Oh dear.
You don't mean.
I'm sorry to say I do, yes. He's pointed the finger at you, Mr. Natsume.
Uh-oh.
By sweet poison did he seek it to end my life. That wicked caitiff. Soseki Natsume.
No!
So I'm afraid you'll be appearing in court as planned. You'll be wanting to make the necessary preparations.
No.
So, once again, Soseki-san found himself having to be taken to the dock in the Old Bailey. Welcome back, Rim. Soseki's been tried for murder again, or attempted
Welcome
murder.
back, son.
Just like a
Welcome
day
back,
after-
sunshine.
I have to voice this character
You do.
for so much longer.
Mhm.
You have to. Fun fact: he will be relevant in every single trial in this game.
Are you
Ah.
serious?
No,
Jin
I
doesn't
haven't played this game.
Yeah, no, Jin does not
Okay.
know this game. I think he was only in the previous case and this case. I don't think he comes back.
Okay.
I don't know. Everything's subject to change.
All right, everybody. That is to say, Ari and T, you heard him. If we see him ever again in this game, we crucify him.
I think. Wait, you know what?
I'm
I
in.
think, I think there is one character Ari will like in a future whatchamacallit. A
Like for
future
me to
case.
voice or just
For you to voice and the character themselves.
Fran?
So,
my interest?
question, Phoenix.
What's your wish?
How much longer until a to be continued?
I think now.
Soonish, I think.
Okay.
Whether his room was haunted or whether he was just terribly unlucky, I knew I had no choice. The following day, I would represent him in court and do my utmost to break the curse that blighted him. To be continued.
I
Yep.
bet. Okay.
You gotta go to the restroom?
No. My minute
Right.
is 12:19 at night. My mother's asleep.
Yeah,
Ah,
completely understandable.
We started
Understandable,
really
man.
late today.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's fine. We got
Ah,
through the investigation part 1, so now we're on to trial part 1.
ah.
So, but I do think this case is a bit longer than the last one, so it may go on for a bit more. But nonetheless, it is time to say
Oh.
goodbye to everyone.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunately, but it's okay.
But what I'm hearing is that we're going to get a lot of Van Zeeks from now on.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And first off, I want to shout out Torrent for his amazing voice acting as Soseki Natsume.
You know damn well that his voice is a curse upon us all.
It is, but I have to shout you out for doing it to say sorry.
Me and Jin fight with rock, paper, scissors mentally every time that voice comes up. It's like, who must suffer?
In all fairness, you did
Mm.
give him that voice. I gave you full reign on that dude, and you chose that.
I, I'll be honest, I would have probably given him a different voice.
That's what I did. I gave him like a deeper, more similar to that, but like.
Yeah, well, you got an excuse to do it.
Yeah, because I didn't have like any characters last in the first case. I had out
Hey.
and that's it.
To be fair, to be fair,
To
didn't
be
make it
fair.
last this long. And secondly, the voice fits.
I know it does. And
It
of course-
does.
Yeah, and of course, I want to shout out Ari Breeze for being Susato-san and every other female character in this series.
Yo, Ari's got like 8 characters right now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That any of them can appear at any moment.
And second, I want to shout out
enjoy.
Jin for being also another great voice actor as Inspector Gregson and William Shamsphere, that goddamn sham. Oh right, I should probably rate out.
Hmm?
Is there
Let me
anyone
see.
live?
I'm gonna check now.
I have no idea how
Um,
rating works in this.
Don't worry. Not exclamation. Hold on. Let me check
Let's
this.
see. Do I know anyone else that's online? No, I do not know a single
No.
person who's online right
First,
now.
I know.
Chief is online. I don't know if you wanna go to him or not. I don't know. But
I could if
otherwise,
you want.
no, that's
Hold on,
completely up to
actually.
you.
Sure.
Let's see.
Are you
Friends
playing
of Friends.
Age of Mythology?
Hmm?
He's playing Age of Mythology?
Yeah, I guess so.
Wait, is that the one fighting game where you can
No.
play as Jesus Christ and like he breaks off the crosses and uses it as gauntlets?
Okay, that's
No.
fucking amazing.
This is-
Okay. I know the game you're talking about, Jin. Because you can literally have Jesus Christ fight Santa Claus.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Do you want me to do it or?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh no, that's Fight of Gods.
Mm,
I'm sorry. One of the first things that showed up on Google was Fight of Gods Jesus combo video.
Did it not work?
Did it not work? Okay. Here.
What?
I guess I'll do it here. Let me go to here.
Raid. Oh, maybe I don't have power for that, even as a mod.
Oh, weird. Okay,
Huh.
then let me see if I can do it. Raid channel. Here we go. Search. There we go.
Also, for anybody who is lurking, we love ya. And if you are enjoying the streams, please help support and follow. We're trying to get him to affiliate, so that's 50 followers, and he's only 10 away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Nonetheless, I will leave you guys with music, and while you guys wait until you guys get ready out to Ocarina. So I hope you all have a wonderful night.
Night night.
Night.
Yep, I am scarily close. I feel fear.
You should not be afraid of the inevitable.
I'm going to feel afraid. Anyways, I will see everyone later.
Goodbye.